underground where we suspect evil may be lurking. In order to protect the townsfolk and some of the people we've come to know and around town, we headed to the tavern to meet up with our good old friend Corin, and unfortunately, as we revealed our plans, the townspeople seemed to not have minds of their own and turned against us. And Akaya was viciously stabbed, or Hikari was viciously stabbed.
Vicious.
And
that's where he picked up with a knife in Hikari's chest. Bovum throwing something, trying to get another coin into the coin tosses.
Hey, I rolled an 18
he
on
realizes that there are 4 people, including the barkeep, with weapons, walking towards the door.
Hey, did I make it? I did hit an 18 on that.
Wait, I thought you said there were 6.
With disadvantage?
Yeah.
6 opponents.
Yeah, so it's essentially Bovum throws the coin almost flawlessly into the thing, goes, yes! And then you see there's 4 people with weapons walking towards you.
Wait, is Bovum inside the building?
Guys, what? Guys, that was so cool. That was so. Why y'all throw it out?
Nice shot, Bovum. Look what's happening.
Good shot. Is that the
Bovum's farming bees whenever that dreadnought.
All right, so Bovum, you got a 17, is that right?
Yes.
Oh, are we rolling initiative now?
Yes, you are.
Oh. Can I ask the elf if I'm allowed to keep this dagger, or if they want it back?
On your turn, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Gwen.
I got a 3.
Per usual. All right. Initiative, please.
Did you say me?
Yes.
14.
Dang. Dragon. What did Mango get?
Natural 20 for a 22.
Okay,
Ooh.
don't care if you crit. Just kidding.
Wow.
Bovum already gave me his at Kari.
19.
19. All right. Now I'm gonna reorganize this very quickly here.
Fine, Rob.
22.
I wasn't gonna fuck up your villagers, but now I'm gonna.
Mango. Kari. I need to figure out how to track hit points on these things. Okay, we're just gonna do it like this.
Bovum, I'm gonna request you to step outside the restaurant.
You're not going before me.
Yes. I mean, I'm going. That's why I need to ask you to leave, because I'm gonna do some shit.
But you're not going before me.
Wait, isn't she stabbed?
I'm before you, actually. I am before you.
She got stabbed in the surprise round, and then I'm almost positive it's gonna be me unless somebody has higher than 22, which I don't think anybody rolled.
I'm 19.
Okay, so I still go first.
Yes, you are. But I want Bowman to step outside. Stop farming bees and help with the dreadnought.
There are 4 people. I am fighting the people inside. Like,
you're not fighting 4 at once. You're feeding.
Kind of excited. Bovum isn't level 5. You just drop a fireball and leave. Just like
I've thought about it.
I mean, Bovum dies, okay. Can you just misty step out of the
strong party kinship?
Yeah, I know, like I have the feeling that Hikari is just gaslighting us.
How?
Time. She's like,
am
oh,
I
wow.
the actual villain online?
Yeah, she's like,
I'm a healer.
I gotta go get. You know, I have a different pen. We'll just fucking use this one. Cool. All right. Top of the order. Those that are outside can observe Hikari, the knife in her chest, with an elf. Just seems to have basically grabbed this knife from his belt and immediately put it in her chest.
Hello there.
As he does this elven man, there is no emotion in his face. And at the same time, you see a brief step backwards as a quarterstaff walking stick moves from a walking position into an offensive one in the hands of Corin. Mango, what do you do?
I will. How far away am I from Hikari and the elf in particular?
When they were talking, where did you say you were?
I thought I was close, but I wasn't 100% sure because I thought I could see.
I literally think that it's like all of you guys, except for Bovum, are in like kind of a semicircle talking to these two individuals outside, and then Bovum is just at the door.
Why y'all got y'all swords at?
So
what are
When I came out to walk towards you, Bovum went about 20 more feet to go to the door to throw something in the coin toss. Maybe 10 feet.
Oh, so
he's
we're
pretty close.
Okay, so we're 20 feet back
Like
from
right
the
outside.
door, and he. All right, perfect. So I'm gonna move without. I'm hoping triggering an opportunity of attack around the group to the elven man, and I'm going to lay my hands on both sides of his body, like onto his arms, and then you're gonna see like some like dark electricity, like course, like it looks like right out of my heart. It just starts like bleeding out and into my arms, and I will cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay, make an attack roll. Thank you, Ricardo. I'll be changing the category now.
That is 21 to hit.
No, you miss.
That is a hit. Roll your damage, please.
Don't kill him. He's innocent.
Duh.
He just stabbed you. He is not innocent.
I forgive him of his sins.
20 points of damage of necrotic, I believe it is.
Okay, what does it look like when it... actually, no, I'll get to this one. This is the Elven Man?
Yeah, like it's the archface. So it would look like... I would imagine it to look like, because it's like black electricity, and it would hit, and it would cause his veins to kind of like pop up, and then it looks like he's kind of being like electrocuted as it like courses through into him.
Okay. So the interesting thing about this is Fey magic. This isn't like natural lightning. So this is something that kind of looks a little bit more necrotic and sinister because of the spell's type. The lightning kind of almost... If you've ever watched a slow representation of lightning, that's what this looks like. It's like this like slowed down imagery of a super slow motion camera capturing a lightning bolt. It just goes and takes hold, and as it does, it instead pulsates and expands in thickness and almost turns into lightning sparking arteries as it just drains the vitality out of this creature. And the arms seem to be a bit fleshier than maybe you're anticipating and start to kind of go in a little bit as you take hold of this necrotic energy, sucking the vitality out of the elf.
So as that happens, if it feels a little bit more squishier, I'll just like look away and be like, get weirded out.
Are you finished?
Yeah.
Great. That brings us to Hikari.
So is the knife still in my chest, or?
Thematically, yes. Actuality, no.
What does that mean?
That means that he's holding onto the dagger, and would basically it's his. It's not yours.
So it's already removed from. Like, do I take any extra
No.
infection or wound if it's removed from it? Like any extra bleeding?
No. This is just he made an attack roll and hit you. Okay.
Okay.
Don't make this more complicated than it needs to be.
I wanted to keep it. Okay. Is it possible for me to activate? Okay, so so the 4 people inside the tavern are trying to walk out, right?
You don't know that yet.
Oh. What is the distance between the doorway and the back wall of the tavern?
30 feet.
30 feet? So that is enough for 1 turn. Is it possible for me to use Gust of Wind to blow all adversaries to the back of the wall? And not hit any allies?
You don't know that they're there, so I don't know if that's what you're intending, because you're facing the people that came out of the door. Bovum is 10 feet behind them at the door, looking in.
Wait, so Bovum is behind them? Bovum is behind them?
Bovum's behind them. He's at the door just doing stuff while you're talking. So if you want a gust of wind and blow them backwards, you can, but it's not going to throw them inside the tavern, nor will it throw them at a back wall, because it'll just throw them down. Like, you can potentially throw them into the tavern's front, like maybe in the front where the windows might be. If you pivoted to the left, you could probably hit Corin and the other individual.
But
If you
only
want to
2
throw
of
them
them?
into the wall. But only 2, yeah. That is plausible, but I don't know if your intention of getting them to hit the wall is really going to do that much damage.
Oh, no, I just want to pin them onto the wall, to the back wall.
Let me just see.
So that's really difficult for them to just simply walk out the front door. If there's
So
a
each creature
wind,
that starts their turn in the line makes a strength save and will get pushed 15 feet away from you in that direction. And then it's difficult terrain if they want to walk in that space.
So my intention is to try to use the wind to blow all the adversaries to the back of the wall and make it difficult for them to walk out. Is that allowed?
You can certainly try.
Would I be able to hit the Corn, the Elf, and the 4 adversaries to the back?
No.
Okay. What is the most I can push back then?
Corin and the elf.
Corn, the Elf?
You don't even know the other adversaries exist yet. Bovum hasn't said anything, and he's the only one that can see them. Completely unaware that exists.
If I blow straight down the doorway, would that also hit Bovum?
Probably.
Probably.
If I cast Snare, how long would that take to activate? It's like 3 turns? Because it's 1 minute casting time?
One
That's
round of combat is 6 seconds.
Oh.
10 turns.
So once a whole round of combat is finished, all of you guys are done at your turns. I've done all of the NPCs' turns. That's 6 seconds of time.
I'd like to
So
hold
the
my
quick
action
answer
to
is
after
10 rounds.
Bovum's turn. Is that possible?
What are you holding?
I want to cast. Let me check. Let me see here. I want to cast Fog Cloud inside the building.
But
Why?
yeah.
You are making decisions based off of information you do not have.
Yeah, all you see is Corin and the elf.
Okay.
You don't know about anybody else. You know that they're hostile towards you, and that's a
Okay.
threat right now for you.
You're like,
Then-
I got stabbed in the chest. I'm predictively thinking that there are definitely 4 more hostiles inside that I
Okay.
definitely know about, which you don't know.
Okay.
Like,
Then in
there's
that
no
case,
reason to
can
make
I
that.
take an action to wrest Corin's weapon away from him?
You want to try to disarm him?
Is that allowed?
Sure, make a strength check.
Oh, it's strength. Okay, I would do that then. 3.
I beat you with a 4. So
Jesus.
you grab his staff, and he does nothing. He just holds on to it and looks at you.
I was off by 1. Oh my.
I mean, I didn't
Okay.
add any bonuses, so. Okay, so I got a 6. XW.
Oh,
Kicked
lovely. Okay, can I use a bonus action to draw a weapon?
No.
Okay, so I've
It's
No bonus
it's your
action.
free action to do that. So you still have your bonus action, I think. Yeah. If you want to draw 2 weapons, it's your free action to draw the first one, which is kind of normal. We kind of hand wave it most of the time because your free action to draw your weapon on your first round when you're surprised is normal. So
Okay.
that's why it's not really discussed. But if you want to draw 2 weapons, it's your action and your free action in the game mechanic.
Okay, so I use 1 free action to draw a sword.
That's fine. Are you gonna let go of his staff?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
And then I guess that I can use Slayer's Prey as a bonus action and designate Corin.
Sure.
Wait, is this lasting? Bonus action.
As long as that thing says it's a
Okay.
bonus action and it doesn't require you to hit with anything.
So I mark Corin with Slayer's Prey as a bonus action. Can I also make another check to see if Corin is hypnotized or like has a blank stare? Likewise
Do
as
you
the
have 2
elf.
actions on your turn?
Is that considered an action or is it a free action?
Yes.
Okay, then never mind. I'm done.
That is a very insightful roll to be making on someone else's disposition, and you are trying to do this in 6 seconds while doing like 3 other things.
Okay. So I guess that's it.
Yeah, it looks like Slayer's Prey is clear. So yeah, you can mark that.
Okay.
No problem. So you've designated Corin as Slayer's Prey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Corin will go next. Okay, now listen, everybody just needs to calm down. He takes the staff and just quickly lifts it right underneath Hikari's chin and makes an attack roll.
Alright.
He misses with a 4, and then hits with the second one.
Wait, he hits twice? Wait, he's doing 2 attack rolls?
So
Yeah.
that is an 18 that'll hit you.
Because of his weapon.
What?
And since he's wielding this with 2 hands, that's a D10. It is 9 points of bludgeoning damage as he swings up and misses, and then kind of just curls his wrists as the weapon just kind of misses and turns it and just goes
I'm doing
and hits
something.
you right in the ear.
Am I allowed to carry my sword in a purely defensive stance, as a parrying stance, and not as an offensive stance?
Thematically, yes. Game mechanics does nothing. Trying to do a bazillion things with an action and a bonus action.
The only way
Those
that
are the
would
things
work.
that are in the game mechanics that you can do. If you want to do something like that, that's fine. But like, if you're expecting to get a game mechanic function out of doing that, then no. So you can make a defensive stance, and it's just like, I'm gonna hit you.
Wait,
that
so
make
is there
sense?
anything I can do as an action that would be purely defensive and reduce
Yes.
damage?
Yes.
Which one is that?
So if you go under your character sheet and you go to actions,
Uh-huh.
underneath
combat.
there is something. I'm looking at your character sheet here. It says actions in combat. Do you see that?
Yes. Is it disengage?
If you click any of those, you can get a description for what one of those things do. There's a dodge action in there, and there's a disengage action, and then there is a couple other things that you can read on your off turns, because I'm going to go to Bovum next, because that's
Okay, I
Corin's
should've done
turn.
that.
He's also going to pivot around to essentially flank you. So Corin is now in the other's opposite side of Hikari. After hitting her and dazing her, he just takes like 2 very calculated steps to the other side of Hikari without his eyes moving and his expression changing. Just kind of pivots. And so Hikari's in the center of two other opponents.
Can I just ask a real quick question before Bowden goes? Does that put me now within range of both of them? So I'd have to disengage if I want to get away? Okay, cool. Just wanted to check.
Both of them, you're up, buddy. You
All
see
right.
4 people coming, and you hear a crack and a sinking knife into an armor sound from behind you.
Okay, question before I go. Am I able to hold a bonus action after using an action?
No.
Okay, cool. So, I was just making sure. We're going to be using... Let me read this real quick.
Chromatic orb.
We're going to be using Chromatic Orb at 2nd level on the first dude coming at me, because he looks mean.
Okay, so the one that is closest to you will be the halfling.
Well, hopefully I hit it.
Bovin with no remorse.
19.
19 to hit.
Alright, it's fire. Bolden likes fire.
Okay.
A librarian
That
is a pirate.
that's good.
Wow, 25 damage. Very nice.
Jesus.
Trying to kill these people?
So what does it look like when
Yes.
you cast a fire spell against them as they're walking towards you?
I'm just like, it kind of just forms, and it's just. Have you ever seen, it's kind of like Sylveon in Unite. The way that the fire comes off of it.
Okay, so Bovum kind of just like steps back and starts saying a few in like words to kind of trigger this effect. And what type of you're a storm sorcerer, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna say that like from your arcane focus, which I think is a necklace, or is it a orb or something?
Should be a necklace.
Necklace. From the necklace, you see Bovum's eyes kind of flash this blue storm energy, and then the amulet that he has kind of also flashes, and then you just see like this, like these little lightning things just kind of lash out. And as they lash out, they seem to hit nothing and detonate into these small little orbs that spin. And each of the orbs go into his hand, one at a time, increasing in size. And then it makes a ball, and he just throws it, hitting the halfling right in the chest, just all the way around, burning away the armor and the cloak, and revealing underneath the skin burn marks and fire. And as the fire dissipates, it starts to drip.
Interesting. All right, hold on. I'm checking my sorcery point real quick.
After you.
I'm next.
Give me a split second.
I'm sorry, Akaya, I've got 2 turns and then you're on deck.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I thought you said.
Where are my sorcery points? There they are. Where is the stuff I can do with them? Because I can make I can make a attack another spell. I can make a bonus action, correct?
You can quicken a cantrip, yes.
Oh, I can
You
quicken
already
a
have a leveled spell. So you can quicken a leveled spell, and that could be your bonus action, and then you can use your action to do something else. That's the typical way. Or you can quicken a spell and then use a cantrip. That's kind of the idea.
So
but quickening is always the same. It's only like 2 sorcery points, I think.
With that,
spells.
Just can I quicken, use a bonus action, and hold my action still? Okay,
whoa.
that's what
you used your action, so your action is gone.
I know. I can't do it this turn, but in future.
What are you trying to do? Because maybe I can help you with this.
I was gonna hold my action and hold my action, bonus action, Misty step in whenever they come out.
So the way that the game really works in that sense is you have to hold an action.
Okay.
Anything that's really, really fast is meant to be that way. And some of the game mechanics, I think, is more like in the sense of Misty Step. If you could hold that, it would be very, very powerful. So probably not a good go to let you do that. But
yeah, that's fine.
If you wanted to do something like you wanted to, I don't know, hold a grapple on somebody when they get near you, and you could quicken a spell to a bonus action, that would be fine because you're quickening something to the bonus action to on your turn, and then you're holding an action to use as your reaction later. That's fine.
Well, okay, so for the rest of my turn, I'm going to how far is the side of the building from the doorway?
Which side?
Right, left, closest side. I want to get around the side of the building.
The left side's closer, but it's probably like 15 feet, maybe 20 feet away on that side.
I'm gonna go around so I can come out, and basically they won't see where I am when they come.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? No, you can't stealth because you would be running at full speed.
Yeah, I just run to the side of the building.
Yeah. Okay, so you just don't want to be outside of eye shot. That's fine. Yep. Okay. So now Bovum is with outside. You see, the rest of you can actually observe Bovum like letting the door kind of swing closed on its like natural hinges, and then running around the door, past it to the other side of the building, out of sight.
What the hell?
Wait, so is he outside with us, or?
Also, it's very obvious when you see this. You guys can hear the crackling lightning and a fireball just kind of like go into the room as he's like runs out.
I just
wait, through the back door, through the front door.
All right.
Hey, but they've seen the fire come out before.
Yeah. So the human comes out next. He's gonna use his. Yeah. This is Theater of the Mind, so he's gonna get a turn. I am going to roll perception for him and the elf when they walk out to see if they know where Bovum is, and they do not. And then they actually, I need to read something. They might know where Bovum is.
Music switches that.
That's not very Pog.
That's.
Arrow, where did you run? Did you run at the front door or through the back door?
Settle down,
I'm
USS.
on the side. I'm on the side of the building.
All right.
Oh, you're
so
still
here's what happens.
inside.
This is a little scary. I forgot about this. So the human rushes out of the front door with what looks to be a gardening hoe, but it's like at first glance, but he's just gonna be wielding it like it's a quarterstaff. So it's still a significantly useful weapon. As he walks outside, he doesn't seem to have any expression like the other two that you're fighting, and immediately turns towards where Bovum went and runs out of sight. Bovum, you see this character with like a blank expression kind of just run up towards you, like, and just attack you with the.
What the? Hey, no.
21.
You might hit, just maybe.
8 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Wow. These guys are good.
Then the next one runs out as a. Oh, sorry. This is the elf. The elf burning next to Fragan. And Hikari takes the knife and
stabs Hikari again.
Takes the knife, flips it in his hand, and then draws another one. And attacks Hikari twice.
Ouch.
Oh.
23 and 19.
What's that smell, guys?
I don't.
So how much is that total?
Total, it will be 9 more points of piercing damage as he just stabs you with
Dude,
this one
this
in
guy
the
is
collarbone,
weak.
and then stabs you with the next one as a bonus.
Only
action.
9 total?
I get 8, and
9
this guy's putting
that's not
in
too
9 total with 2 weapons. Come on.
Okay.
Do you know what Hikari's at?
Kaya, you're up, girl.
No,
I'm
I
at
can.
1035.
Where
Oh,
am I right now? Like where?
You're next to the elf and Corin.
I'm at like 30% HP.
I'd like to take like a flying leap. Like am I inside the thing or outside?
Outside.
Can I like jump? I'd like to like jump to the top of the building and with my like. I don't know if I can like draw my longbow and then jump.
What?
Okay. How high can you jump?
I have a really high score in acrobatics. I'm +6.
I mean, your acrobatics has nothing to do with your jump speed or your
No,
jump
okay.
height.
So what the heck does acrobatics do?
I think that's under
Acrobatics just
speed.
helps you make difficult maneuvers and also escape like getting grabbed.
That's basically what I'd like to do. I'd basically like to like dash
Okay,
away
so
to a
If
high
you want to
point.
get above the like a high ground position on top of the building,
Yeah.
you'll actually have to physically climb using your speed to get there, and then you have to make an acrobatics check to see if you fail. That's the difference, but you'll have to use your
Okay.
speed, and
Can I
it'll be a
try that?
relatively high check because there's no handholds meant to climb this building. You're literally just gonna run up to the windows and try to climb some windows to get to the roof. All out, roll acrobatics.
Okay.
Real quick question, Akaya. Face step.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 1 +6, 7.
Okay, roll a dexterity save.
Okay. I rolled a 2 +4,
God.
so 6.
That's
Not
a
looking
failure.
good.
You're gonna pretty much fall about 10 feet.
Cool.
And you are now prone, and you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage when you fall.
Oh
Ouch.
no.
All right then.
And I will allow that you can probably stand up, but you'll be standing by the window and you have no more movement.
Okay. I'll just be
Well,
over
I'll
here
allow
by
you
the
to stand
window,
up.
guys.
I don't know if Akaya knows this or not, but if you haven't used your face step yet, you might want to take a look at that on your sheet.
I kind of thought that's what I was doing. Where is that?
Well, you didn't say that that's what you were doing.
No, I didn't.
You
Okay,
technically,
here.
I think you technically still have a bonus action, I believe.
Oh. Yeah, I wanted to face step to the top of the building.
Okay.
That's like the best ever. She tries to climb, she falls prone, gets up, and then is like, you know what?
I like
Please
to
click your
say
face
that.
step
Matt,
and
thank you
you
for
can
that
get rid of it.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can just be here, like her. It's cool. It's cool.
So are you're a winter fae, is that correct?
I don't know. Let's try to figure that out. Eladrin fighter for.
Which kind of
Eladrin
Eladrin would you like to be?
is
What
winter.
season are you?
Oh, I would be winter probably
Okay.
most likely. That's
Alright,
what.
so
Yeah.
the winter bonus effect doesn't really do anything because you're not landing within 5 feet of another creature, so that you can just ignore that. Please mark off that ability.
Which
It's in
one?
your features and traits under racials. It's called the face step.
Okay.
So just click that little box and mark it off, and you are standing on the roof.
Cool.
Rob, if I say something, will you confirm or deny a theory? These
No.
things kind of work in like hive mind.
No.
I will not
love
confirm
it.
or deny anything. Because you haven't made
Okay.
any check. Smile.
But that's my current era of thinking.
Who's up next after Akai?
Akaya, what would you like to do? You have your action.
Can I still do it? Does it take an action to draw my longbow?
No,
Or
it's
is
a
that-
free action.
All right. I'd like to shoot Corin then from the roof.
Give me an attack roll, please.
Okay.
And all this talk about Corin's dead. Who'd have thought we'd be the one to kill him?
It's happening, guys. The prophecy is coming true.
16.
Hold on, I'm on the wrong character sheet.
Wait. I hit longbow. Hit slash DC. Is that what I hit?
That hits. That hits.
Okay.
Hit him with that wombo combo.
Hell yeah.
Lions aren't very good climbers, but they can jump 36 feet. Matt, that's amazing, dude. Oh my gosh, man, I love that.
Matt,
Incredible, Matt. You can have inspiration. That's hilarious.
Thank you.
They can jump. It's an amazingly precise amount of feet that they can jump. Like, what the hell? Kaya, what's the damage, girl? I don't know how much damage you're hurting Corin with if you don't tell me.
6.
Incredible. Okay.
I'm not trying to kill him.
That's what
You guys are.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all your shit. So next up.
who said we're not?
Good game.
The dwarf runs
As far as
outside.
I'm concerned, he was dead years ago.
The dwarf runs outside and can just make it to attack Gwen. He has a war pick though.
Whoa.
So it's like he has like basically a little miner's pick that has only one side of the miner's pick. If you've ever seen a pickaxe, it's like only one side is a war pick. And wow, I'm rolling so hot today. That is 21.
That hits.
All right, this is just a D8, I believe. Okay.
Rolls an
Lowest
8.
damage I've rolled today. So you get 4 points of piercing damage.
I can take it.
All right, and that's the dwarf's turn, and then the halfling runs out with a crossbow
Oh my gosh.
and takes a shot at Akaya on the roof.
Oh.
Akaya's armor class is 17, and I got an 18.
Is she within 30 feet of me?
Should be a D6. Sure.
If she's within 30 feet of me, I want to use Slipstream.
Okay. How do you block the crossbow bolt that goes right at her?
So I will see the arrow going towards her, and you'll see almost like a piece of like magic, or like it looks like lightning come off, and it'll go and look like a disc and come up right in front of the arrow and kind of just deflect it off to the side of her.
Sweet. So Kaya, this thing kind of just goes right past your elven ears, just whistling into the distance.
Thank you. What a homie.
And with that, Glim walks out with a longsword
Holy crap.
and holds it like two hands and just does a long thrust right at Hikari. The first one will miss with a 9.
Wait, he gets hit
second
twice?
And the second one will miss with a 10. So he kind of does a thrust and then kind of uses the thrust to like bring it up and then swing around again and misses.
Why do these guys get to attack twice?
All right, Mango, you're up. Top of the order.
I'm going to.
Oh, wait. Hang on.
Yeah, Gwen's got to
Wait,
go.
Gwen still needs to move.
Where is Gwen?
Gwen, okay, Gwen was supposed to go before Glem. I just missed that. That's my bad.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry. Okay, Matt, you're up.
No worries. All right.
Just imagine Glem does this after you go.
Okay. Like, what in Waterdeep is going on? And I am gonna take out my net and
It's time to
cast
rage!
it on the dwarf who attacks me. Try and subdue him.
You're gonna what?
I believe.
Sorry.
I'm gonna throw my net. Make a ranged attack with my net.
Okay, make a ranged attack roll at disadvantage.
These nuts?
Your nut?
Net.
Oh, net. I was like,
Fortunately, it is a ranged
my-
attack roll within 5 feet. So
I see that he was like trying
that's
to.
weird.
Yes,
Can I move back and take an attack of opportunity? Or they?
If you, I'm just gonna tell you right now, if you want to throw this at range or at melee, it's disadvantage both ways. That's how nets work.
Okay.
So if you want to, I can give you a loophole, which works. You can take the net out. You can bonus action rage, and you can reckless and throw it straight.
Okay. We'll do
You wanna
that.
Okay.
We'll do that.
So just roll me an attack roll, but you are recklessing and you're raged. If you want to, because I think you have to be raging to reckless. I don't know, but it makes
Yeah.
sense.
And I'm probably not throwing this. I'm probably like throwing myself at the.
Right. You're just
The
trying to like,
dwarf
take the
with
net
it.
and go all the way down to the ground.
Yeah.
And ground it. Yep.
Ugh.
On
That is a
Corin?
10. The dwarf that attacks me.
Oh, right. Yep. Yeah, that's a miss, unfortunately. Okay. I'm just gonna quickly do this. Like, we have Elf, we have Akaya, we have Bovum, and the human. We have the dwarf and Gwen. We have Cardi. And then we have Halfling is by the door. And then near the elf is Mango. And Glem is here. 3, 4, 5. Okay. And am I missing anyone? Halfling, Glem, elf, human. Oh, the dwarf. The dwarf is there. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. So there's 3 people near. So Glim, Hikari, and Mango are all within melee range of the elf, Corin, and Glim. And the elf. And then there's a halfling by the door with a crossbow. And then there's human and Bovum behind the corner. Mango just went, I'm guessing, or did not get a chance to go because I skipped Gwen. So I think Mango's back up. You're muted.
excellent. I'm going to. I'm gonna take my hands off and just be really fucking disgusted about this like goopy shit that looks. It's very weird, creeping me the fuck out. So I'm gonna grab his head instead, and I'm gonna cast on either side of his head. I'm gonna cast Shocking Grasp.
Make an attack roll. This is
That
the elf?
definitely hits. Yeah, with 23.
Yep. Give me the damage.
8.
Wow. Okay. Do you zap his head? It kind of gets disformed a bit and almost unrecognizable.
It's
It's like you're zapping. It's impossible to tell what this is. It's just like this weird, like warbled face effect.
Mango, is that
Instant
supposed
regret.
to happen?
Snaps back after a second. Are you pivoting and moving, or are you finished?
I will. Well, he's not going to cause an opportunity of attack anymore. So yes, I will try and back up into a space in which no one's, because everybody is inside or the two outside. So I'm going to back up.
You're still within melee of Corin.
Yeah, no, I'll trigger an opportunity of attack from him, and I'm going to try and back up and to the left. If I was facing forward, back into the left, to be able to maybe see where Bogum is.
As you go and run away from the other person, trying to like shaking and like trying to fix their face, essentially, Corin chokes up on his staff and just goes and like thrusts it right in the back of the nape of your neck and just like take a hit. That'll be 5 points of bludgeoning damage as he clips you as you run out of there.
Okay. And then I think I'm good.
Alrighty. So you're a little bit away now.
So are all 6 enemies within my eyesight?
No.
No.
No?
The human is the only one you can't see.
Where is the human?
With me.
Went behind the
You
building.
don't know. You don't know.
Okay. So in that case, with the other 5, am I still able to line up Gusto and blow them all into the restaurant?
At any point in time, the most you can get is 3. Unless you want to take 2 opportunity attacks from the elf and from Corin.
What if I were to disengage first? And then
you use
blow
your
them?
action to disengage and you would not be able to cast a spell.
Oh, okay then. In that case,
Well,
I
according
want
to this,
to
you can
use...
hit 2, or you can hit 3, or you can hit 1. So you can hit the dwarf, you can hit Glim and the halfling, or you can hit the elf and Corin.
So, wait, hold on. Can I just pick 2 then? Is that the most I can do without provoking opportunity?
So
2?
you can either do Glim and the halfling or Corin and the elf.
Okay then, in that case,
We're quickly
without
approaching
provoking
the hour, so I
opportunity.
want to make sure Kaya gets another turn before we get out of here. So
Okay.
just
Yes,
FYI.
I do. I have about 10 minutes.
Okay then. So in that case, I want to keep up a continuous gust of wind to blow Glim halfway into the restaurant and keep the wind blowing into the doorway.
Glim and the halfling, okay. I'll make that strength check on their turn.
Okay then, and then as a bonus action, how far is the opposite side of the street? Because I want to try Misty stepping to the rooftop of the building
You
on
already
the
cast
other
a spell,
side
you
of the
cannot
street.
Misty Step.
Wait, it's bonus action though.
Doesn't matter. You can't cast 2 leveled spells in the same turn.
Wait, can I take that back then?
Sure.
Okay.
There's no immediate effect to the spell, so I'm fine with that.
Okay then. What the heck? I thought that
Before dusk. Nice.
because I thought that these were just innate traits, not necessarily spells, because it's
They're
different
still
using
spells.
cast.
They're still spells. Doesn't matter if it's
Okay,
innate
then.
or actual magical, it's a spell cast.
If I were to Misty Step to the opposite rooftop, would anyone notice me there?
Of course,
Since
you're
it's-
standing on a building in the middle of the street.
Is there any like chimney that I can hide
But
behind?
you would actually need to provoke opportunity attacks because you'd have to like get close enough to jump to that area. Probably have to walk about 10 feet away from them and then you could jump on there. But you'd have to use your action to disengage and then you could jump on there.
Is it far away enough that I can still shoot arrows from?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so in that case I disengage and I Misty Step to the opposite street rooftop.
Okay,
And then
that is totally fine.
okay, so that's action and bonus action.
Hang on. Yeah, what's up? Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
you're on the other route. Your action, your bonus action, and your movement. So next up is.
And then,
Warren.
can I use reaction to switch to the bow also, or just put away the sword?
You can put away the sword, yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Next up is Corin, who now has a new target with Gwen's. So everyone left, and Gwen is the only one left within melee range. And you know what? He's gonna take an opportunity of attack from Glim and go after Mango, but the opportunity of attack will have to be with the net.
That is fine by me. I am a raging fisherman.
I don't think you can reckless on your reaction, but you'll have to tell me whether
Disadvantage?
that works. So yeah.
Okay. 9.
Okay. If you can find a good way of saying that it's not going to be if you can reckless on your reaction, then let me know, because I haven't actually looked that up.
Yeah, let me take a look here.
Takes 2 attack rolls on Mango. I rolled a natural 1 on the first one, so he almost trips and falls on the first swing. And then he takes the choke up on the thing and takes the staff and then steadies himself using the kind of tactic as a feint. And then he kind of chokes up on the staff and like uses it to like pull himself up from stumbling, and then uses the short end with both hands and jams it right in your clavicle. Just bam with a natural 20.
Oh no.
All right. Well, the good news is I rolled very low, so it'll be more like an average hit anyways. So 5, 6, 7 points of bludgeoning damage from the staff as he crits you. And then he kind of puts the staff back up in a defensive position just to kind of steady himself. Bovum.
All right. So, I have a question regarding my ability where I can go Tempestuous Magic, where I can get 10 feet in the air without provoking opportunity attack.
Right. It says if you cast a leveled spell, basically any leveled spell, you get that before or after you cast. Period.
I intend to do a chromatic orb. When I land, though, I want to run. Would I be good?
So you have to use the Tempestuous Magic to use that to disengage first while you're winding up the spell, fling it at him, and then you can run after. Or you can do the other way around where you run away and take an opportunity attack, and then you can get an extra 10 feet with the thing depending on what you're going for.
Okay, so I have to take the opportunity attack regardless.
Yeah, but flight doesn't necessarily mean up. You can go like sideways. You can fly and get out of his reach and then throw the spell.
Then I would... Can it come from behind me?
What do you mean? Can what come from behind you?
I'm just gonna go further back, I guess.
Are you going towards the group towards the street, or are you going the other way?
I want to go into the street with the thing, and then chromatic orb second level.
Make an attack roll. Make an attack roll. Mark off the spell.
15?
That just hits.
It's fire damage. Obvious.
Yep. Roll your damage, please.
Not as good.
Well,
okay. And then, can you describe the situation around me? Like, which way to move towards people?
Okay, you can see everyone else that's out there. Hikari and Akai are on opposite ends of the street on buildings. Corrin is currently away from Gwen, attacking Mango. And then there are 3 targets and attacking Gwen, seemingly. One with 2 daggers, one at a distance with a crossbow, and another one with a long sword is Glim the...
I'm gonna run closer to Gwen, because he doesn't need to be alone over there.
Okay, you can get about to where the halfling is. But
That's
you're not
fine.
gonna get there yet. Okay, so you're gonna be basically right near the door, and I'm guessing you don't want to be within melee range of the halfling?
Nope.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, I get 2 turns, and then Akaya, you get your turn. Human will just chase Bovum and hit him with a 18. And you will take 8 points of bludgeoning damage, Bovum.
Again?
And then the next one is the elf with the 2 daggers is going to take 2 swings at Slim. Another natural 1 and a 2. They both miss. But actually, that is just a roll with advantage because you're reckless. The next one is a natural 20. It's a dagger, so it's not going to be that much. 7 points of piercing damage. That is half to 3. And then Akaya, your turn, girl.
Half because I'm raging, right?
So your total's 3.
Eyes muted.
Okay.
I'd like
Does he
to.
have to, enraged, does he have to make a con save?
No.
Okay.
Akaya, go ahead.
Can I dash to Gwen and heal him? Is that 2 actions or 1?
You are
You're
on
gonna
a
have
building.
to make a dexterity save to jump off the building.
Okay. I'll roll that.
Okay.
And
10.
Yeah, that's good enough. It's not a hard check.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just DC 10. But the last time you rolled like a 2 or a 6 or something. So
Yeah, that was rough.
so yeah, you can run up there and heal who?
Gwen.
Okay.
Seems like
roll
he's
your.
taking
Where's your healing thing?
I'm just a healer. That's my thing. Let me
Okay, so
see.
you have to mark off something with that, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can do a D6 plus 4 as an action.
Okay. What does that mean? Okay, so I just roll a d6.
Plus an additional HP equal to the creature's maximum number of hit dice. How many hit dice do you have, Gwen?
I did spend 1 earlier.
That doesn't matter how many you spend. It's just how many do you have, period.
Okay, 4.
Okay, so it looks like you're going to get a D6 plus 8.
Okay.
So roll a D6. Okay.
I did. I got 5.
Okay, nice. That's a big heal for the healer's kit.
Big time heal.
Hey.
So 5 plus 8 is 13. Yeah. So you get 13 hit points, and Akaya cannot heal Gwen anymore. You can heal the other players.
All right, cool.
Okay. Oh, good.
Thank you very much.
Go.
All right.
Yeah. Somebody take over for me or kill me right away. I don't know. Whichever you want to do.
I'll play your character.
I'm gonna kill you.
Okay. Cool.
Akaya will survive.
Okay.
You guys are
All right.
doing
Have a
very
good
well.
night, you guys.
So this will take a little longer than I wanted it to, but I think it should be all right. I'm gonna adjust a couple numbers here.
I mean, I did try to do. I think that one that I put 25 in is not very healthy.
Okay, I know what's going on here. Okay, Kaya is gone, so I'm just gonna quickly do the end of the turns while you guys are doing that. I think next on the Kaya is the dwarf.
I got her
will-
character sheet up for you.
Okay, just give me a second here, mate. Gonna do that. Then we're gonna do this. And then I'm going to just turn hers off for the time being. All right. Okay. The dwarf is, again, I'm just gonna take an attack. Man, I crit again. Different dice this time. All right, this is 2d8s on Glim. Sorry, on the dwarf to Gwen. And that will be 5, 6, 7 points of damage, half to another 3. Okay. Then the halfling will take a shot at Kaya, or no, probably Hikari because you're on the other roof. Natural fucking 20. What the hell?
Oh my God, Rob! I need you to just calm down with those dice, man.
Rob's over here rolling player killers.
All right, you take 11 points of piercing damage.
That brings me to 0.
Yeah, these These villagers are possessed out of their minds.
Dex saves, so you will basically go down, and you will roll off of the roof and fail 1 death save when you hit the ground.
Wait, so... Wait.
So set your character to 0, and then do an automatic, choose the red bars for a death save.
That's not good, guys.
Wait, where's that?
So just make sure you set your character to 0 and hit enter, and then you'll see them.
Okay. And then what do I do here?
So there's death saves that says F and S. S is success, F is failure. So tick one of the failure boxes.
Okay. And then... What do I do?
That's all.
Do I not roll a dex save, or...?
On your
Yeah,
turn.
it's not your turn. So death save will
Okay.
just be a d20 roll, but we'll get to that on your turn. If
Okay.
someone uses a heal on you, then you'll just reset the counter and you'll be healed. So
Okay.
you're unconscious, prone on the ground, and you fell off the roof. All right, so that's the halfling. Gwyn, you're up.
All right. I am going to
Did we see her
end
fall?
my rage.
Yes. You're gonna end your
And
race, okay?
how far away is Hikari?
I'm gonna say she's about 20 feet from you, because she rolled off.
Okay. Then I will run over to her,
Are you disengaging or no?
not disengaging, saving my action.
Okay, that'll incite 3 attack rolls, but they don't have advantage anymore. What's your armor class?
14.
Wow, barely missed with a 13. That one's definitely missed, and then I hit once. So I'm gonna say the dagger is definitely something that hits you, which is 6 points of piercing damage because you're not raging anymore.
All right. Take some cuts on the way there, but I rush up to Hikari and channeling my Penguin Spirit, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay,
You have
roll
healing?
your die.
Yes, I did. I took some healing. So that is going to
Get
be
D plus something.
1d8
He took
plus,
the night classes at DeVry University.
Yeah, D8 plus 3.
and that is going to heal 5.
Okay,
Fine.
so he got a year at 5 hit points and conscious.
Do I click success then?
No, you just go to the heal and you hit 5, and it'll just take it away.
I don't have heal because I'm still on the death overlay. It removed my hit points entirely. Wait, okay, no, I found it. Never mind. Okay. I'm
Figure it
back!
out? You're back
Okay,
to
I'm
5?
at 5,
Then
I'm
you
5.
also are suffering from the prone condition, so make sure you remember that. It's half speed to stand up. But she's
Okay.
yeah, when you get healed, you come to consciousness.
We're conscious, guys.
Are you okay, Hikari? We need to get out of here.
Rob,
They're trying to kill us.
I've never tried. Can you crawl while prone?
Yeah, it's half speed.
Okay.
I think the dwarf is just going to gap close to Mango.
Oh my god.
Mango's armor class is a 13, and I rolled exactly a 13.
I will slipstream myself.
Okay, you can pass.
What
Yes,
does that mean?
clearly. He has
It
a
looks
couple
like-
reactions where if the armor class is like very close, when I throw it roll, he can use his reaction and make it miss, giving him as like a +3 to his AC. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a shield thing, but it's for a range of 30 feet around him, and it can use it on himself. It's like a parry feature, basically.
Yeah.
It just gives it to the spellcaster. And it's a little more versatile because it's a first level speed thing. So, anyways, that's it. Mango, you get to go next. You have 2
Oh
people
my-
next to you.
God damn it. Is there a roof nearby that I can get on and get the fuck away from everybody? And
Are you
if
trying
I
to climb or just teleport?
if I misty step and I like rip like a lightning, like just a shock of lightning down and like tear it open, can I just misty step onto the top of a roof as a bonus action?
Sure.
Excellent. That's what I'm gonna do. Get the fuck out of here.
just hear like a roll of thunder as like you just kind of turn to rain for a second, just like
That wasn't me.
on the ground.
And then as I come out, I'll be looking like I'll like rip it open and I'll kind of fall back into it so that when I come out and it closes, I can see those two, and I will cast Eldridge Blast at whatever one I perceive to look more hurt. Because I fucked up that elf, right?
Human is the most fucked up.
Okay, I'm
The one
gonna do
that's
that
attacking
one.
both of them.
Huh?
Yes, let's do that one.
And the elf. Both of them are both equally screwed.
Okay, you know what?
Wait, the human and elf?
No, wait. Both
The elf
of
that
them
attacked Mikati is also the weakest. Besides that,
and the humans up close to both of them though, right?
I'm on 12 health.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast an Eldritch Blast, and it that's a 22 to hit. Trying to do
roll
math,
your
so I
damage.
don't give you because I don't give you.
that's right.
It's 10, right? You don't like that.
It's a D10. Yeah,
Yeah, so that's gonna be 8 points of damage.
that is enough. The human is kind of doing this thing, and all of a sudden, you see, like, you hear this little rain sound with a little roll of thunder above them as you kind of like turn around to see Mango like releasing something, and it's like this bluish, blackish energy that takes a very thin line, kind of snakes just past your head, and you turn around, and the human's head is gone, and in its place there is like a little kind of half circle with no arteries. It just looks like a piece of cake has been cut. The body slumps to the ground, and green ooze begins to expend on the ground.
Oh no.
The only thing left is clothes.
Mango just killed someone!
I think they've been dead.
That is a human. Oh,
Hey,
Is it
Okay.
a human?
small thing of order. It was the halfling. Sorry.
Wait, the
Right.
halfling with the crossbow's dead?
So the halfling's the one that you would have had to target. That would have been the weaker one, but same effect. The halfling dies
Yeah.
with the crossbow.
but
Okay.
the human's
Also-
still right next to me.
Yes, they're both right next to you, essentially.
Can I just say before I end my turn, thank you for just reading my mind, because I was gonna say I want to go for the head. That was beautiful. Thank you.
I got you, homie dog. All right. Okay, bye, Hikari. Your problem. What you doing, girl?
Does it take an action to stand back up again?
Half speed.
15. Yeah,
Wait.
15 feet.
So it doesn't use up an action.
No.
It's half your speed to stand up. That's
Half
what it
your
is.
movement.
Oh, okay then. So in that case, I stand up. Who is still standing outside of the rest? Like, and
Everyone.
who is within my eyesight?
Everyone.
Everyone? Like all like 9-ish people, including allies, except Gwyn.
Yeah,
Gwyn
you
is
can see everyone actually.
I'm next to you.
and all the other party members and enemies are in front of the restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay then.
We're fighting.
Gwyn. So
Everybody in the street.
Everybody
What's
in the
going
street.
on?
Chromatic orb. Chromatic orb.
I don't know. They all just started attacking.
I can place a fog there, but if our allies are there, then they're gonna be left in the mist. I can cast a smoke screen here, but it will affect our allies.
I think we need to barricade some here and figure out our options.
Can I try to hide?
You can do an action to make a stealth check if you want, but you have to go somewhere that is hidden. You can't just be like, I'm hiding, and stand in the middle of the street.
Is there not like any barrels or anything around here?
You'd have to go behind a building and maybe go into an alleyway.
And then-
use 15 feet of your movement, you might be able to find one.
And then if I were to succeed on that, I won't be able to attack the enemy anymore because I'm out of they would be out of my eyesight too, right?
Yes, because you are not a rogue, you're a ranger.
Very
Frickin'
nice, very
rogues.
nice. If I wanted to look at Corin, would that use an action if I wanted to see his status? If Corin was
Last time you asked that question, the answer was yes, and it's still yes.
okay then. Okay
And it
then.
will be an insight check if you want to do that,
Insight.
just to give you some more information.
Okay.
This is really
In that
cool.
case, I would like to take out my bow and shoot the human.
It gives me like a
Ooh.
red representation when you're low.
Oh, lovely.
Who to
It's like the
target?
Pokemon sound effect.
I didn't think it would update this quickly on the app, so this is very cool for me.
That is
All right.
cool.
It's like the.
What did you say you're doing, Hikari? Sorry.
So I want to take out my longbow and shoot the human, non-lethally if possible.
The only non-lethal damage that you can do in D&D is melee attacks.
Oh.
Spells
Okay.
and ranged weapons cannot be done non-lethally.
Okay,
Oh.
so shoot him regardless.
Okay.
They're never not going to
If
be
you want to do like what's called a called shot, I'll give them a bonus to their armor class, like 3/4 cover or half cover, depending on how you're trying to do the called shot. If you want to, like, shoot them in the foot so that they can't move, or slow them down so they have half speed. If you want to do something else other than that, I could do that, but I'll probably make it really difficult to do. That's the trade-off. So if you want to do something more exuberant like that, it's not going to prevent them from dying, but they'll take the damage and have a secondary effect potentially if you can pull it
I
off.
just shoot him straight up then.
Okay, you're shooting Corin?
The human with the hoe.
Human. Okay.
Yes.
This is the other person that's engaged with both of them. Got it.
So I roll. Should I roll for a hit now?
Yeah, roll an attack.
Okay. 14.
Oh, that's a hit. He's wearing leather.
Your facial expression scared me. Okay, so I hit and then roll for damage.
Yep, roll damage.
9.
Okay. The arrow sticks in him like a pin cushion and he doesn't even react.
He still takes the damage.
Yep, the damage. Mhm.
When there's
Alright.
something off about these people.
Smells fishy to me.
I think it is Corin's turn, and he was engaged with Mango before, but Mango teleported. Unfortunately, Akaya is in the ground, and so he will turn around and take 2 attacks at Akaya. Natural 20. Fucking hell.
Oh my god,
Bro,
Rob,
bro.
why? Why do you hate us?
You've rolled 7 of those tonight. You're rolling.
Oh my god.
Akaya's dead.
19 points of damage to Akaya.
Holy shit.
Is Kevin mature to react?
I can do it, don't worry.
Yeah, I can't do that part.
Oh my god. Rob, we need to unpack some anger issues after the session, please.
Rob, yeah, we're gonna have to talk about this.
No, this is a fair fight, okay?
That's just the first roll.
He
Oh, that was
takes
the second
2.
roll. The first
Oh.
one missed. Kaya's got a higher armor class. He attacked twice. He crit her once. So essentially he hit her twice. If you want to do it that way. Alright. That's sick. Okay, cool. That is Bovum's turn.
How high is the roof of the building?
You're what?
How high is the roof?
It's about 15 feet.
So if I get a running jump start and then I use my Tempestuous Winds under me, can I get up there?
Yeah, of course. The human can hit you though.
Go for it.
Oh my god.
We're tempting fate here.
Yeah, with only...
This is
what
with an
was-
11.
Alright. And I'm good chromatic orbing when I'm there.
The human or someone else?
The human.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Sir.
What was the human's attack roll?
This is gonna be second level as well.
All right.
25.
Yes.
Hold on. I gotta get to my spells page so it actually rolls 48 instead of 3. That's 19 damage. Say those words.
How do you kill him?
Yes. So, Bovum catches the roof like. Do I land firmly on the roof with my feet?
Yeah, because the tempestuous magic has a lot more realm of control than most other things. I'd say that you're pretty much like using the wind to like slowly like go from place to place, or like quickly accelerate and then slow down so that it softens the landing. Makes more sense.
Okay.
To me.
So as I land, I'm verbally
Jump. from Star Wars. 'Cause
As
you'll jump and then you're like, yeah.
I'm verbally like casting the spell, and as I
Yep.
land, it's
God.
Straight up Hadouken. And in this side, the human takes a swing with his hoe, swishes through your robes. You hear it smack your robes as you jump past him, and it's just like, "You, God, that was so close." And then, as the tempestuous winds pick up behind you, you kind of flip, and as you're landing, you release a spell, and his body is gone.
headshot.
Fire just erupts around him, and there's nothing left
Good,
except for some cindering clothes.
good. He hit me
Smells like
twice.
it smells like cooking or burning eggplant.
Good.
All right, that's your turn. Unless you want to use a bonus action for anything, I think.
No,
Oh, no.
my bonus action is
bonus action.
yeah.
Human is dead. Elf is next.
Can they get on the roof?
The elf is going to sprint over towards Gwen and take an attack roll twice with the daggers. Gwen's armor class is a 15, so the first one is a 14, misses, and the next one is a 21 for a hit.
Oh, geez.
Minimum damage, so he will do 3.
Okay.
You're not raging, so it'll take full damage. And that is the elf's turn, and it is now Akaya's turn. She's going to say, I'm fed up with this. Shing. Draw her sword. She is going to do a oops, let me just do this. I am going to use her bonus action instead of healing. I'm going to use it for the fighting spirit to give her advantage on her attack rolls and 5 temporary hit points. So you just see her just kind of like steal her focus. And then she takes a couple of strides and then takes her balanced hand and raises it before lunging through the chest of the thing that was attacking. Oh, actually, Arrow was attacking the other things that was dead. So she's going to be attacking in the middle of the street. She's going to attack the elf. Or no, she's actually going to... She can't attack the elf. Who's the critter? I think it was the dwarf, right? She's going to attack the dwarf. Wow, almost a 20. She got a natural 19, so that's a hit. And her attack roll is going to be a D8 plus 6. So she does 9 damage.
You know, I upcasted every single spell, and I was fully ready to use a lucky on all 3 of them, and all 3 of them just hit. So, like, I'm happy.
I just realized that if I'm gonna be a range attack, I should have walked away as my movement after shooting.
Okay. That should update there. Okay, that's that. And then the dwarf will go.
Are you still on the ground?
No, I got up. Okay, so maybe I
Miss.
couldn't have walked away after then.
Halfling is dead. Gwen, you're up.
All
Gwen,
right.
I
I think it's axe time. Gonna make a
Oh!
reckless attack on the elf.
Can I talk to Gwen?
I'm here for the axe
On your
time.
turn. It's Gwen's turn.
All right, both 7 plus 3, both 20s, dirty
Still
20s. Yep,
Are you raging?
not raging.
Okay. Give me the damage.
9 damage.
How do you want to do this?
All right. I am going to sweep the leg, and as he's falling, bring my axe down and carve through him into the ground.
Necrotic damage weakened, zapped in the head, and the warbling sensation of the face snapping back. When you cleave through him, it is like you are cutting into a tree, and the bark like severs. Just And then after the body and the clothing has been ripped asunder, the green goo begins to dissolve out like a pool of green mass. Dead.
God damn it! This was hinted from the first session.
It's the Fengu.
Can I ask a quick question? Is the dwarf that was going after Akaya dead?
No.
Wait.
We only have 3 people dead, right? Halfling, the
Wait.
outside elf, and the inside human.
Who did
Correct.
Gwen just kill? The dwarf?
Glim has taken 0 damage.
Yep.
Corin has taken 1 hit, and the dwarf has taken 1 hit.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. I'm just trying to update my thing.
Yep.
Wait, but Gwen just killed the dwarf, right?
The elf.
Yep.
Okay, never
And
mind.
then Glim is next to Akaya and is going to take 2 swings with his longsword. Both are hits.
Oh no, okay.
Oh, thank God I did what I did with her because she would have been unconscious. All right. That's 18, 19, 20, 21. 22 points of damage from Glim.
Oh my god.
Glim!
So she is at 3.
We better come to the rescue.
So is it Mango's turn or?
Yes, Mango's turn.
Okay, I'm going to... I'm gonna cast an Eldridge Blast at... Akaya seems like she's taking a lot of shit right now from Glim and other people, so I am going to just outstretch my arm, and that like fey, like dark, or the look of the Eldritch Blast is gonna go and try and hit the shoulder for flavor of Glim.
Okay.
17?
That's it. Only just.
Jesus. 10? 9 points.
Okay.
And I just want to make sure that if I have movement and I can position myself any differently to make sure just I have a full view of people that we still need to attack if I need to move a little bit. Otherwise, I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just make sure you get a vantage point that you can hit everyone.
Cool.
Hikari, you're up, girl.
Alright, so I talked to Gwen. This seems like the same substance that what was left of Finn.
Goodness, you're right.
I want to help these people, but I don't know if they are people.
They're not. Can I hear them? Doubtful. Doubtful. Kill these not people!
I'm sure the random patrons are monsters. I don't know if Corin is can still be saved, as is the bartender.
This is 6 seconds, so you can't exactly have a conversation right now.
Okay. So am I still in shooting?
You have a longbow. You can hit anything within like 200 feet, dude.
How far away is the dwarf?
30 feet max.
30 feet.
You
Okay, I would like to take I would like to shoot the dwarf with the longbow.
All right. Because the dwarf attacked Gwen, and you're like a little bit away from him now because you ran away to get cover to take a shot earlier. So I'm ruling that that's.
So I rolled 22 on the hit.
That's a hit. Roll your damage, please.
Alright. 7.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. In addition to that, I also want to activate as the bonus action Slayer's Prey targeting it. Now let's see. Can I add?
Okay. Your current Slayer's Prey target is Corin.
I think that is according to the wording on this, I can switch it freely with drawback.
Yeah, but you attacked first. So you can put Slayer's Prey on him, but you are not going to get the benefit because you already attacked.
Okay, then.
Does that make sense?
Sure,
So
sure.
you have to mark the target and then hit them, not the other way around.
In that case, I can add favored foe on it as well, because that isn't necessarily a designated action.
That one you just need to hit, I think. But the difference is you have to concentrate on this one, so you're going to be concentrating on it. So I think you just get a D4. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so roll your D4.
One.
Okay. So you rolled before was 6 damage. Is that correct?
7. I think it was 7 plus 1. Sure.
Okay, so it's 8 total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Let's see.
All right, yep. Synced another arrow into this person. Doesn't react.
And then as a bonus action, can I walk back 30 feet?
Back where? Away from the dwarf?
Away, yeah, away from
Yep,
the...
Yep, no problem.
Okay.
Okay, Corin's turn. Okay, he's going to take his staff and attack twice. Okay, he hits Akaya and she goes unconscious.
Oh
no. Akaya, no.
However, as Corin hits her unconscious and she falls, it looks like he has kind of put his walking stick back into walking position. Both of them.
I should be. Who? I can hit anyone there. I'm pretty sure because they're all within 90 feet. Who all's left?
Corin, dwarf, Glim. So 2 dwarves and Corin, basically.
I yell at Corin. I look him in the eye. Chromatic orb, right? I'm aiming.
I mean, attack roll, please.
Yeah, I got you.
You were the chosen one.
Dirty 20.
Damage, please.
18.
Okay. Sears into the back of him, and he kind of reacts and kind of looks around as if he can't see where it came from.
I mean, can I quick cast Frostbite? It's a cantrip.
Yeah, if you do the quicken, you mark off your stuff, and you've got sorcery points to quicken, then yeah.
Yeah, I have those.
Okay, so mark off your sorc points and tell me what you do with the frostbite. If I need to make a save or if you have to make an attack roll, I don't know on that one.
It's I'm marking these off real quick. Hold on. And then go back to spells. Frostlight. It's a con save of 14.
Okay. Let me just check something real quick. Yeah, that's a fail. I got a 5.
Alright, so it takes 1d6 cold damage.
Okay.
And then it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay. This is on Corin again, I'm guessing?
Yes. 1 damage.
Nice. Incredible. It's kind of like this little, like the eye, like, I can't pay attention to my next attack roll for some reason. All right, Akaya's turn. She would normally have to roll death saves. However, Corin hit her non-lethally.
Ooh.
Not that you guys would know this in character, but just the table. The dwarf will go and try to attack Gwen again. Actually, you know what? Let's do a plot twist like this. He turns without any issue, sheaths his weapon, and runs away from Glim. Glim runs away. Sorry. The dwarf runs away from Gwen. Would you like to make an opportunity attack?
Yes.
Okay. Make an attack.
I unfortunately don't have my nut out, but we'll go with the X. Dirty 20.
Hit. Roll your damage. Be sure not to add your
5.
Okay. Carve a nice, clean cut into the back of this person. He runs up to Akaya, picks her up, and dashes down the street.
Is that all one
And
continuous
that's where we're gonna take a
action?
break.
Oh my god. Alright, we'll be right back.
Hey, both of them out here doing crazy things.
I don't want to kill these people.
They're dying. You're too far away for both of them to hear you.
Gwen, I don't want to kill these people. Is Gwen here now?
I somehow found a way to get Kim to not have to be played tonight because I just knocked her out. It'll be nice for the players not to have to roleplay as her now. Yeah, at least for now. I don't know what'll happen with the rest, but
I kind of just... Kim just comes back and then she finds out she's kidnapped.
what is an immoral use of this music? I'm sorry, Dallin. I need lobby music. I always forget. I mean, oath is for paladins. Oh. Hold that thought.
Hey, little dude. You know, you kind of just stop right in the way. I mean, it is that, I know. It wasn't me, I promise. Damn it.
I grabbed myself a cookie.
You know what? I think this whole fight could have been avoided.
Yeah.
I've been trying to avoid this fight.
No, you didn't.
You started it. That's the irony here.
Hey, I didn't start it. The halfling, the elf started. The elf started it.
You started this fight.
You triggered the fight sequence by letting them know what was going on or what we knew. But if we played dumb or we just passed them by...
If we'd have just said nothing to Corin, because we didn't need to talk to him at all.
We are here because of Corin.
And Corin's dead.
He is not dead. No.
I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
Do not kill Corin.
Oh, 100% Corin's gonna die.
Kill Corin.
I will roll to save Corin.
No, you
I
won't.
don't think he's been Corin for a while.
Ooh,
There's no
that's
Corin
a good one.
inside of him. I know it. He talks to us.
So did every other thing in this town.
I have a wild idea. It's pretty crazy, but I wanna give it a try.
I like it.
I will
also,
parry
any-
Boba's attack.
Rob, the use of the tempestuous winds to get on the roof, was that a good idea?
Valley
Come on.
yourself, Arrow.
I mean, what I wanted to do.
Oh, any theory crafting, leave it out of chat, because the voice is still on. Just put it in the DMs, if you're doing that.
What
For,
I
like,
would have
the mods
liked
and
to do was Gus to win them back into the restaurant. Activate.
Okay, then you didn't know they were there.
Apparently, I don't know what I don't. I don't know what I don't know in character. Apparently.
You're muted.
Knowing something when you don't know something is D&D 101.
So, you only knew what was in front of you and what had stabbed you. So dealing with that probably was your character's first priority.
What I would like to have done then was to blow them in the restaurant, activate the smoke screen inside the restaurant, then mystery
but
step
they know where the door
away. I mean, they can't see at all. They would be totally
They can't
blind.
see.
They can't see.
Fog cloud isn't that thick.
Let me look this up. Hold on a second.
It's disadvantage. They're not fully blinded.
The area is heavily obscured. If that isn't blinding.
It's not. It takes an action to look, but they're not blinded.
Y'all getting wild.
I'm wildin'. I'm happy.
He's wilding out here.
Chromatic orb. Hey, you want a chromatic orb?
Love it. Perfect. I don't
Bowen
think that the
sending
person.
catacombs everywhere.
I don't think Bowen should be saying that coming from the person who has less hit points than it would take me at a max roll for a cantrip to kill you right now.
Hey, go for it.
Actually,
You
I
already
don't even
said
need to
you
do that.
You murdered entire villages, so like murdering me's got to be nothing left on the docket.
It wouldn't be, but I'm trying to.
It wouldn't be much on your docket.
But it wouldn't help me in my goal of not doing that. Technically, if I rolled right now, because I would most assuredly hit you, you would have one hit point left.
I'm still living.
That's true. Yeah, I was like, I did good in this battle so far, so I went to go and get 2 cookies, and I'm gonna eat the next cookie when we win. After I have to spare the dying on Hikari.
Wait. Matt saved me, not you.
Yeah.
Okay, is everyone back?
I'm gonna put you back down.
Oh my god.
PvP D&D.
Okay, I think everyone's back. Arrow.
Arrow, are you back?
Arrow's back.
I'm here. I'm having a full
You're wrong,
conversation.
man.
Oh, my bad.
That's why I'm asking.
There we go.
Alright, we back?
Boom.
I got a burger now.
Oh, Gwen. Maybe. It might be Gwen.
I definitely-
move your mic
Gwen's
just
turn.
like a smidge. It sounds like wind. Just your mic.
So I
If you're
think that
using
the,
your-
the last thing
Oh,
that
I'm
just happened was
sorry.
that,
It's your turn,
No,
Gwen.
you're good.
Okay. Oh, I should have written this up beforehand.
you can do it, Quinn.
So I think Gwen has a hunch. He's gonna try something very. No, he has no idea if this is gonna work. First thing he's gonna do is cast guidance on himself. So that'll be his action. And he'll use his movement to pursue the dwarf carrying Akaya.
Okay. You won't get much more than about 30 feet away from him, just to let you know. Unless your speed is more than 30 feet.
Right.
You went 50.
My speed is less. So I will planning to let's see.
Actually, sorry, he went 40 feet this turn. So yeah, you're within 20 feet of him.
Okay.
Yes.
I will close the distance and cast my net.
You're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
Like, you're
Just-
20 feet away from him after you move, and you've already used your action anyways. So.
Oh, right. You're right. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So you're about 20 feet away from him currently, chasing him down the street.
Okay.
Okay?
That's my turn.
All right.
Gwen, wait!
Gwen, what are you doing?
I need to have some words.
Glim will cut you off by running in front of you and attacking. Armor class is 14. Oh, I missed by 1. Okay. The other one is a hit, though. And you will take 5 points of piercing damage from the
right.
longsword from Glim. Mango, you're up.
So Glim is going in front. The dwarf picked up Akaya.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just Corin and Glim.
Technically, the dwarf is still in
I'm-
combat.
No, I know. but I want to know who's threatening our people and who's not. So I'm going to throw an Eldridge Blast at...
You took it to heart when Kim said killer.
She's not dead yet.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw an Eldridge Blast at Glenn. I'm gonna guess that probably hits with a 22.
Mm-hmm.
No, you missed.
Don't fuck me on this one, dice. Okay. 12 points of damage.
Okay. Great. That's
no
it?
movement. Yeah.
Stand on the roof?
Yep.
Okay.
Doesn't kill him?
We haven't hit
Alright,
Gwen
so
a
it's my
lot.
turn.
Hey, you're up.
How far away am I from Gwyn and the bartender?
Glenn is
Like-
the bartender.
Like Glenn?
Oh, Penguin. Yeah. Glenn, they're in the middle of the street, about 20 feet away from the dwarf, and the other one is like
But how far away from them from me? Like, are they within 30
away
feet of
from
me?
them because you backed up like twice.
Wait, they're 50 feet away from me?
Yeah, because you backed up. last
Okay.
time.
Am I still within... How far is the, dwarf carrying a kaya? How far is that person from me? 50?
You would be 70 feet then.
70 feet. So still within range of the longbow, right?
What is the range of a longbow, Hikari?
150. I'm not sure, is it 150?
First number is the minimum range, and the other is the long range that you can take with disadvantage.
Oh, okay then. So it is within striking distance. Okay, good, okay. Okay, I activate bonus action to activate Hunter's Mark on the dwarf then.
Okay, your favorite foe drops.
Okay. That's fine. Let's see. So let's see. Hunter's Mark is cast. And then I'm going to attack with let's see.
You're attacking the dwarf, you said?
Yes, I'm gonna
Okay.
snipe the dwarf with the favored foe bonus as well. As
You don't have favorite foe and hunter's mark at the
Wait.
same time. They're both concentration.
okay, never mind then. Alright. Wasn't there another thing I could have done? Oh, wait, Slayer's Prey is
Your
one.
weapon dice, your bonus, and then another d6. If you
And then
hit.
Slayer's Prey, right? Slayer's Prey needs no concentration.
Right.
Okay, so that's
But
3
you
to
didn't
throw,
set
okay.
up the Slayer's Prey on the dwarf, did you?
Yeah, but I can change it freely. Because it said,
You use
it
as a
lasts
bonus action,
until...
does it not?
Oh wait, okay, yeah, it does use a bonus action, never
So you
mind.
cannot.
Never mind. Okay.
Unless
So,
I
wait.
missed something and you already put it on the dwarf. Last I checked, you put it on Corin. And then you moved it to somebody else, and I think you put it on Blim? I didn't
think I
catch where
did
that it went
put it
after that.
on the...
You might have put it on like someone else that was...
No, I think I put it on something that died.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so there's Hunter Sense on the dwarf. So I'm gonna roll for the longbow, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
16.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll for damage. Damage is 10.
Okay,
And
you
then-
roll your Slayer's Prey, and you also roll the...
Wait, so there's
Yeah,
praise on it?
Or the Hunter's Mark die, sorry.
Okay.
Hunter's Mark die.
Alright, Hunter's Mark. Let me see here. Where is that? Hunter's Mark. Okay, and I'm rolling Hunter's Mark on top of that, which is 4. So altogether 14.
Okay, when you sink this arrow into the back of the neck of the target that's carrying Akaya tumbles out of his grasp, and he melts into the ground.
Alright. I'm sorry, Gwen. I had to see what was done there. I still wish to interrogate Corin and Glenn.
Leave Corin to me.
Oh my god.
I can't hear him, right?
No, he's yelling, I'm guessing, so you can probably hear him.
I'm gonna say I didn't hear him.
Corin will...
Arrow command.
Sorry.
I think Corin is going to essentially do the same thing. He's going to take an Oppie attack. Actually, are you engaged with Corin right now, Gwen, or are you engaged with...
I was chasing after the dwarf.
Okay, I think Glim is engaged with you, and Corrin is not. So
Yes.
Corrin's actually going to go around you, dash, and do the same thing.
Okay.
Gonna pick up a Kai and lead. So now Corrin is.
Wait,
going
hold on a second. Sorry to interrupt, but I think that according to Hunter's Mark, it will automatically shift if Wait, is it automatic? Oh no, I need the bonus action to shift, but it doesn't consume another spell slot.
Correct.
Okay, never mind.
You can use it next turn.
Okay.
Both of them, you're up.
How far is he from me, Corrin?
– 60 feet.
All right. Well,
You're on the
can I? If I were to jump and use Tempestuous Wind, could I hop onto another rooftop? Chasing.
No.
Okay, I don't know where the buildings are.
Yeah, they're spaced more than 10 feet apart.
Okay. I can't Misty Step and Chromatic Orbit in the same.
That's correct.
Okay. So we're just gonna hop down.
Acrobatics.
Oh god.
Unless you're gonna use Tempestuous Winds.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's your bonus action, and you have to use a leveled spell.
I'm using Chromatic Orb.
Great.
I get to re-roll that because lucky. 22 hit.
What are you doing?
All right, that's the damage, and I'm gonna go do the 11 damage.
Is this to Corrin or
Yes.
Corrin explodes.
I didn't hear you, Glenn. I'm sorry.
And Akaya.
Both of you killed
I'm gonna roll to see
Corrin.
if she takes any damage from the explosion. No, that's an unintended effect. Her back is like Corrin's completely obstructing. That's fine. So I'm not gonna make that a problem. All right. That's your action, and your bonus action.
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to run towards Akaya.
So you can get like 30 feet within where they are. Excellent. Kaya was next, and then Gwen.
All right. I forgot last round. I took damage, so I need to roll for concentration on guidance. How much damage did I take? Was it 7 or?
I don't know. Just 10.
Hey,
You need to get a 10.
Okay.
I was the one that said Corrin was dead. I didn't know how literal I meant it.
Got an 11.
Nice.
You good?
All right. I'm going to turn and tackle Glim to make a grapple attack.
And do a shove action or a grapple check.
Grapple.
Okay.
That's contested strength, right?
Athletics. Against my acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
What'd you get?
Got a 15.
I got an 8. So he's grappled. His speed is 0.
Okay. I'll have to wait until my next turn to do
You
what I want.
would also have to roll your guidance for that, unfortunately. It's the next ability check. FYI.
You're forced to roll for guidance. You
Wait,
can't
is
fake
guidance an
it.
ability check and an attack roll?
I didn't use guidance for that. I'm still holding on to the guidance.
Got it. Okay, cool. I understand. So you just chose not to use it here.
Yeah.
Okay, great. That's your action.
And so I'm
Just hold them.
holding on to him and preparing for
Okay.
something.
All right. So he is not able to move now. Well, Glim is going to try to attack you with the longsword, because he's doesn't want to be held. Natural 1 and a 19.
Jesus.
Why did he get 2 attack rolls?
Because he's raged, he gets advantage to attack him.
No, That's not true. He gets 2 attack rolls because he's a beefy boy. 4, 5, 6 damage.
Okay. Gonna roll for
So he
concentration.
doesn't try to get out.
23 on concentration.
You're good.
Seems like he's
Just
happy
take the
right
damage.
where
That's
he
it.
is.
Back to the top of the round. Mango.
I'm going to. You know what? If you don't use the spells, you kind of lose them. And being a warlock is kind of awesome if we get a short rest. I'm going to run and jump off the roof and kind of misty step as I do it to try and get as close to Glem as possible.
I mean, you can fully gap close where he's at. He's in the center of the street.
Excellent. So he's reduced to 0, and I'm gonna stand. Does a longsword have more than 5 feet? Like, do I need to be 10 feet back so you can't? Okay. So I'll be like 5 feet away so he can't attack me.
So you need
I'm
to be
gonna
10 feet away, yeah. So there's a 5-foot block between you, basically.
Yeah. And I'm gonna ask him. So I'm gonna use my move to ask him why. Why are you attacking us? Why are people this? Why is this happening? And that's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna attack him. I'm gonna put I'm not gonna look for
ability
anything.
check here?
Sorry?
Are you trying to make an ability check here?
Yeah. Like if that's gonna get him to talk. Like if I need to persuade him or something.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
I mean, you're still pretty dang persuasive. So.
Mango has the best persuasion out of any of us.
He rolled on that one.
I got a 20 and I got an 18. Plus 3, 21 is my lowest. That's pretty
Okay,
good.
well, the DC was 20.
Holy shit.
Is this the end of combat then?
We're about to find out, aren't we?
It's alright. Bolden's about to go into the coin toss and take all the coin.
Are you chaos? Are you like lawful evil or?
I'm not evil. I've done nothing evil.
Okay. Glem turns
I'm
around
very
with his long sword, grappled by Gwen at Mango, and with an empty expression says, "You threaten the town."
How? How do we threaten the town? Also, can I tell that his voice is different? Like that's not okay.
Yes, because you're the only one that can hear it in your mind.
Wait, does that mean none of the
Oh,
other of us can hear this?
Correct.
Hmm.
You do anything else on your turn? It's only 6 seconds.
Yeah, no. If that's all that there is, then that's what I'll do, and then I'll respond the next time around.
I mean, you have a chance to respond still because this is your action. So
Okay, so
Combat.
I'm not sure what we did to threaten this town, but we mean it no harm. We're trying to help people.
he doesn't say anything.
Okay.
You got to ear up.
Am I 50 feet away from everyone? Still 50, right? Okay, so I close the gap to 20 feet as my movement. Since I'm 20 feet away, can I use a help action?
You have to be within 5 feet of somebody you want to help.
Okay, never mind. So I'm within 20 feet now.
I'm within earshot of her, and I'm gonna say she caused this.
I'm gonna tell him to shut up. I activate Hunter's Sense on the bartender,
What is
On
Hunter's
both.
Sense?
Glim, and try not to mix up Gwyn and Glyn. On the tavern keeper.
I don't know what that does. Tell me what it does, please.
As an action, if he is within eyeshot, I learn the damage immunities, abilities, and if they're hidden from divination. At 3rd level, you're into the magically learn how best to.
Okay,
You
please
have
mark
third
off.
level?
That's just what it says. I don't know if I do have third level. or
Please
not.
mark off the ability.
Okay. Do I learn anything?
I'm very confused.
So as you kind of like take a second to study the target, you're not quite sure why, but there's like some very weird discrepancies and unique nature to what the skin now starts to look like now that you're actually studying him.
Mm-hmm. Pokédex scanning him.
And they are completely immune to being frightened or charmed.
Is that all what I learned?
That's it.
Okay. So then, in that case, as a bonus action, I switch the hunter's mark to the tavern keeper.
Okay.
And then that's everything then.
Open you're up.
I'm gonna use my action to when I get up closer. I'm gonna use my action, dig a hole using mold earth.
Okay, it's only gonna like move the
It's-
earth around. You can't exactly like.
You can make a 5-foot hole.
Okay, boom. Are you putting it under him?
No, I'm putting it beside them and telling Gwen to throw him in there.
Okay, great.
We are not burying Glenn.
Right, I need to see how long this move earth is gonna take.
It should be instantaneous.
Kaya's on deck and she is unconscious, so
She's just lying on the middle of the street.
it says one action. You make difficult terrain. You can target an area of loose earth. You can instantaneously excavate it and move it along the ground to deposit it 5 feet away. So you cannot make a hole. You can displace some of the earth in a 5-foot area, up to 5 feet away. You can cause shapes or colors to appear in the dirt, spelling out words or creating images, shaping patterns, and that will last for an hour. Or you can use dirt or stone on the ground and cause it to be difficult terrain. Those are the 3 functions of the spell.
I guess the hole moving it. I thought you could dig a hole with that.
No. It says you can choose a portion of dirt or stone and within range of a 5-foot cube and manipulate it in the following ways: A, B, or C.
All right. Well, I won't do that. I'm gonna come in and can I hit him? I'm gonna say that.
Not
they
just yet.
All right, Gwen, I trust you.
Okay, the next person on the list is Gwen. He's your turn, mate.
I am going to channel the ferocity of the winter storms and the raging sea. I am going to use guidance and my inspiration to intimidate.
All right.
Guidance is a 3.
Can I help him? No.
You can do it on your turn.
Okay.
So I got a 15 total, and here's what I say. You fucking plant. You vine for brains, horse devouring filth. We will slaughter you. We know where you dwell, and we've been preparing night and day in Zanrin's laboratories to concoct your righteous demise. Meet us there if you have any will to live. And I make I'm gonna, I guess, make an unarmed attack to smush his face in.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
19.
Are you raging?
I'll rage. Yeah.
Okay. Roll the damage. Or sorry, the damage total would be.
Let's see. Unarmed strike
To be
is
1 plus your rage and your strength.
okay. 2.
So 2 plus rage damage.
4.
Okay.
He's not dead.
You just break his neck where he stands.
Your hands with such ferocity crush his ears to the point that if this person was a person, you know that their inner ears would be shattered right now. And as Hikari knows, but you do not, a creature that is immune to being fear cannot be intimidated in my games. And so the creature turns its shoulders and faces to meet you as you're crushing it and says, in your mind, you will die before the end of the day. And attacks you twice. 21 and 22.
Both hit.
Wait, how can he attack if he's being grappled?
It doesn't take away your
okay,
ability
so
to
you're gonna
attack.
take 18 points of slashing damage as he takes the long sword and just goes whoosh, whoosh.
Ah. Holding on.
Is that
to it.
halved?
No. Oh, yeah, it would be now that I'm raging.
So
Okay.
if that's the case, then you will take
9, right?
11. You'll take 5 from the first swing. And then you'll take 3 from the second swing, so 8 total.
Okay. What was it before? Was it 18 before?
Yeah.
So you can
Oh,
have 10 hits
okay.
back.
Arrow
So,
remembers
It out
screaming.
because you actually end up reducing more damage from individual swings sometimes if they're odd.
Okay.
So
them break points.
yes, it's true. Barbarians are the mathematicians of the group, usually when they're taking damage, which is nice.
We have no
Alright,
strength scores. in
Mango,
this
you're
party.
up.
Let me do it.
Don't hurt
Actually,
him.
I would like everyone to make a perception check for free.
$16.
19.
5! Boom wants to kill.
I can't hear you, Mango.
Natural 23.
Oh.
Okay. Anyone above 20, above a 15, can hear running from way down the street footsteps. Mango, you see a vaguely tall shape with an elongated face and a walking stick figure kind of running towards you.
Guys, I think we got company, and whatever you're saying is not making the person that's talking in our heads any happier.
Wait, people are talking in your heads?
I'm assuming that when Gwen talked to him, the same thing happened that happened to me, and it responded in my head.
So did you not hear?
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear him respond to you. We, I think, either need to go, or we need to convince them that we mean no harm, because we're here to help.
I mean, I think we're fighting.
We are in danger. I
Fine.
vote to
So I'm 10
disengage.
feet away.
completely.
I'm going to throw an Eldridge Blast at him. A natural 20 for a crit, which means double my dice.
You're attacking the passersby.
That's 8 plus 5 is, I'm terrible at math, 13.
13.
Right
My
at his
goodness.
head if we're going to get rid of him.
So I'm going to say that the lightning kind of just sweeps low and then kind of comes up, and this just spattering of goopy green remains just kind of sails over your head, Gwen, as your grapple just goes, and you clap because his head is gone.
You killed Glenn?
All right,
Out of
cool.
initiative.
We need to go. Whatever direction that can we tell what direction they're coming from? If so, can I
Run
suggest
towards
a
them,
path?
right?
No, we get away from them so that we can head. We want to head towards the Does anybody remember the place we were heading towards? The closed down place?
Wink and the kiss.
Wink and the kiss.
Wait,
but we
can
want
we
to
tell-
avoid current people.
Wait, if I already hear this individual, can I see them now?
You guys haven't done anything yet, and so I'm basically letting you guys do something before they come into view. But the only person that can even make out a vague shape was Mango.
How?
Can I tell
Okay.
distance from where they're at?
Over 300 feet.
Perfect. Awesome. So
All
we,
right,
need to,
whenever
we need to get the fuck out of here because everybody's damaged. We need to go.
Someone need to pick up a
If I
Kaya.
didn't hear it, I'm gonna run towards it on accident.
You're gonna run towards the new person?
Yeah, because I don't know where he's at.
Yeah, but I'm suggesting a path that we're going. So if you're actively
You can
going
know
to
where
defy
they're
that,
at, not by accident, because you can hear them. There's a difference.
I can't hear.
Which direction is this person
Oh, that's
coming
right. You rolled a
from?
5.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can't hear them. So at the first break of
running, like said that you guys are wanting to get out of here, so Bovum starts running, but it's towards the sound.
nope,
Wait.
this way. So then he's just going to lose however many feet
Wait,
he
what?
just ran there.
Wait. Okay, so as his
Oh,
right,
oh,
which
okay.
direction is
and
this
then I turn
character
and run
coming
the other
from?
way.
Okay.
Akaya's still unconscious, by the way. You
Yeah,
gotta carry
yes.
her.
Which direction is this person coming from?
I can't. I'm not strong enough to carry her.
Are you strong?
I can carry.
All right, cool.
They are coming from.
Hold on a second.
I'm gonna say
Testing,
they're
hello,
coming
1, 2, 3.
from. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter what side they're coming from. So, yeah, they're just coming from the right side.
If I were to
Sorry?
if I were to go and try to pick up Akaya, would that be getting closer? I guess it doesn't matter. How far am I from Akaya?
However many feet you ended your turn last turn, which would be about 20 feet.
Okay,
We're not in
well,
combat, so.
I go over and pick up Akaya, within 20 feet.
Gwen's already got her.
We've already got it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
so we need to
okay.
go. Oh, I would like to propose that we go to the wink and the kiss, but we avoid this fight because we're really fucked up, and I really need a short rest. So
I
that
concur.
I would suggest avoiding them by like a street or two if we can. So maybe doing some stealthy stuff, and still heading towards our destination.
As an aside, am I able to pick up any of the weapons left behind by the adversaries?
They actually all
Oh.
melted.
It'll take time, but yeah, you can do that.
Oh, I don't think we have time.
Can I like grab one off the ground as I'm running?
Which one are you taking?
Can I take the halfling's crossbow and the arrows?
They don't really have arrows; they're bolts. But you can.
Can I
pick one
take the
up.
crossbow and the bolts? I'm basically looting. I assume it's off the ground.
Give me an investigation check.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, very nice. 21.
Okay, yeah, you can get 11 bolts and a crossbow, a light crossbow.
Yay! I have a crossbow.
Whatever Hikari was doing, I wanted to spend that action moving the direction to get away.
Yeah, I'm dashing with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Hikari is going to be significantly behind you, and unironically at about the same speed as Gwen, because he's essentially grappling somebody and carrying them. So, but you
Oh.
notice that Gwen, I think if you want to give me a medicine check.
Okay.
Yeah, remember, Gwen, you'll be
13?
dead by the end of the day.
That's good enough. She's breathing.
Okay.
She's fine, but she's heavily injured. She's been bludgeoned, kind of unconscious type of thing, like KO'd in a fight.
Gwen,
Nice.
remember, you'll be dead by the end of the day, man.
Then
How
let's
do you-
make it a day worth fighting for.
What kind of crossbow did I get? Hand, heavy, light?
Light.
While we're running away and heading towards there, is there a... If I'm looking while we're running away, because I'm assuming we're using movement and action to double it up, can I take
At
one of
some
those
point-
movements to slow down and look around for a place to take
When
a
he
short
does
rest?
it, can I help?
Yeah, because you're going to be right with me, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, give me a perception.
With
Both of them is
advantage?
helping you can roll with advantage, or both of them can roll separately, either or.
What's your perception?
+3. Oh,
Roll
plus
with
5,
it.
sorry. +5.
Roll with it. Go advantage.
22.
Okay, there's a bunch of buildings. Most of them are kind of run down. Not quite sure how safe they might be. You also notice that you're kind of running in that area where, like, this is a little bit past that area where you saw the guy in the field the couple days before. And so there's a couple pieces of farmland in the area. You're also, with that high of a check, you're going to notice that whoever it was that was running is still running after you, or at least towards the tavern that you ran away from. And in addition, you can see the door closing, probably off in the distance from behind the person who was out in the field, in their backyard. Their back door just closed. You can hear it.
Oh my god.
And on top of that, you can probably hear just like, you know, the normal hustle and bustle in the city where people would be like walking between places. This is, again, small city, so you're not going to hear but 1 or 2 people. Most of the sounds that you're hearing sound like walking or running, and they're all converging on your location. Or at least
say we just
towards
try a
the tavern
building.
which you just ran, because it was just and it was just like a couple seconds ago. But
We need
it'll
to
take time. It's like really far off in the distance. You can't really see anything. You can just hear shuffling and stuff where people seem to be running or walking towards the tavern.
I say
Okay,
try a
towards
building.
towards the tavern. Okay, cool.
Yes, if you guys are only like 60 feet away from the tavern. You just like ran away from it.
Correct.
Are we still
Um,
in initiative right now?
No.
No.
How
So-
far away am I from the rest of the group?
You're just like around, essentially. You're like 6 seconds behind them. So you're just a little bit behind them because you had to pick up some stuff before they could. And you and Gwen are behind the other 2.
Can
Yeah.
I tell how many citizens are in the?
You don't know because you didn't make the check.
Can I roll for it now?
No, the check was already rolled.
I'm gonna propose that we keep running, just because I'm gonna let them know that I noticed that out in the distance it looks like other people are converging on us. That we run, maybe.
They can't hear you.
Who? How far behind are they?
When
Far away is a wink and a kiss. Running time
You
wise.
guys are not at the Wink and the Kiss.
Oh yeah, but how far away is it running time wise?
Like 20
we don't
minutes.
know.
Oh god.
20 minutes. I'm gonna propose to.
City.
I'm gonna look over at Bogum and say I think that other people are coming out of their houses, and whatever it is, like this thing that's controlling them is having them go to the tavern. We should probably run for like 4 or 5
Cover.
turns, so like 30 seconds more, and then find a place to dip into.
Dude, I think we should be running for at least 3 minutes.
We need
Yeah.
some kind of diversion.
Get away.
I can cast the smoke screen.
Ooh,
Who can set stuff on fire?
Fire. I only have a smoke screen.
Actually, wait 1 second.
I'm an expert in water, not fire.
Can you give me some clarification on a spell before I cast it, if possible? I want to cast Minor Illusion. I want to make it look like Hikari, no, like Gwen, is just leaning against the side of a building, and we want to keep running. How long will that last for? Can it just stay there?
I think that the Minor Illusion does have a time on it.
It has a time, but not a range, was more of my concern.
To change the effect, I believe it requires your action and vision, but once it's set, I think it just lasts the duration.
Okay, cool. So, as we're
I think it's a
running...
minute. Is that right, or is it 10 minutes?
No, it's a minute, sadly.
We'll say there for a minute. And it doesn't have any sound. It's just visual. It's either just sound, just visual,
Right.
or just scent, I think.
I'm gonna have, you know what? Actually, because the visual probably wouldn't be helpful. As we're running down one of the alleyways, towards like the end, because it's 30 feet. So 30 feet down one of the things, I'm just gonna have, a shrill scream. Just
Okay.
constantly, like pervasive, like it's just deafening to get the most attention possible while we're running forward. It's like down here while we're shooting forward, so that it.
So for this, I'm actually just going to have you make a ranged spell attack roll because it uses your charisma. So it's
Right.
basically your spellcasting ability. We're just going to do that.
A natural 20, a 7 is 27.
All right.
Can you, like, how many nat 20s can we roll in one night, guys?
A lot in one day.
Yeah,
Like, this is-
I mean,
wild.
Rob rolled like what, 10?
This is approaching 20.
This is okay, but you know what? It's only appropriate.
I
that
was
we roll
rolling a
some
lot of
natural
dice
20s.
as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
I had 6 people I was rolling for, and I had 2 of them had.
Still,
double
Rob,
attacks.
you rolled
3 of
like
them had double attacks.
you rolled like 10 yourself.
Yeah, that was crazy. Need to retire some of these dice, I guess.
Oh, yeah,
Rob was saying
clearly. As the DM was like,
Every 10 seconds.
If he rolls any more like 20, he's gonna summon Wayne Dragon.
That would be the least of your problems now.
Sorry.
What are you guys doing?
so
Are we
while
still,
that
are we
happens,
running?
Yes, we're running away. So both of them suggested 2-3 minutes, but I think that the minute of just shrill screaming down there should attract them to that. Like, it's just a little ways off, so that they knew that we were running anyways.
Yeah.
Should
so
we
it's
hide
gonna
in
be
an
there.
alleyway?
After 2-3
I think-
minutes, we're gonna probably pull into a building with the perception that I was.
Are you heading towards the Wink and the Kiss then?
Yeah, we want to head towards the Wink and the Kiss, but potentially just pull
Okay.
into a spot for a short rest.
We
Gotcha.
can't go
Okay.
into a
I would
building.
like-
There's
I would like an investigation check to see if you can find a building now.
we can't go
Alright,
into a
what's
building.
your
They might be
invest-
hostile to us.
Only if there are people there. Well, plants.
Bovin, do
I'm
you mind
guessing that
helping me
I'll
out
have
with
one
this?
player roll an investigation.
Oh, I'm
anyway.
definitely planning on it.
Wait, who has the best investigation? Let me. I took notes on who has the best.
You're behind us.
I
You
have
cannot
3.
roll. Only Mango and Bovin that are leading the charge, so only one.
You
of them.
go.
I'm
Mango
I'm
has the best
focused on
investigation.
carrying
Mango has the
Akaya.
best.
Yeah, because you guys are essentially behind for like.
So either
following.
Mango or Bovin can roll with advantage in investigation, and let me know the
Go,
result.
Mango. I'm not good at anything, so.
Mango's best.
Okay. Okay.
Both of them stats are shit, by the way.
Anything, re.
19 with my modifier.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are looking and looking and looking, and almost until you just want to give up. At the very end, you don't quite see the Wink and the Kiss. It's like you're around a bend. When you turn the corner to start running the last thing, you see more people starting to like come out of their homes, or at least doors like in a couple random locations. When you turn the corner and you find an alley, as soon as you hear like a door clicking shut, you guys dive in this alley all as a group. And there is like a long narrow path that you guys can kind of walk slowly without really getting too much. And there seems to be a back door to like a closed off old restaurant that doesn't seem to be boarded up, and you guys can probably sneak into the kitchen.
Let's go there.
Before we do that,
Okay.
if the door is closed by us while we're sneaking in, I'm just gonna cast Minor Illusion to make it look like the alleyway actually just has a wall.
Okay, that's fine. As you do this,
What about the others?
as Mango does this and you guys are piling into the kitchen, Mango, from the Wink and the Kiss area, you can hear past the illusion. You can watch as somebody's like walking on the other side of the street, just like running past you. There's like a couple of random pedestrians that seem to be running towards the tavern, and therefore where your scream was, and like way off past where you're at now. And you can hear lumbering footsteps from a Minotaur.
No! No! No!
As I dip in and I hear that, I'm just gonna think and then just out loud be like, "Fuck," and then just dip into the kitchen.
So we're
What?
on the kitchen.
Well, I start trying to rest.
Yeah, I'll like keep a lookout, but like nothing too active. Scope out the place first, but then after we clear it, that we'll start taking a rest and keeping a lookout.
Can we do a
Long
full
rest.
short rest here?
We're gonna try.
I think it's
Are we
I think
commencing
it's
short rest?
I
Okay,
think it's
what are you
short
doing with
rest.
Akaya?
I'm
Can we?
also set her down in the kitchen. I'll make like a I'll take out my bedroll to give her some place to lie down, and try and I'll splash some water on her face. Try and see if I can get her to wake up.
She has her healer's kit with her, and you know that splashing her face is not going to really do anything. She's going to need a long sleep. to wake up. Otherwise, she can probably be brought back with some kind of healing magic or healer's kit or a healing potion if you got one. Those are probably alternatives to getting her to at least become conscious and maybe take a short rest with you guys.
Yeah. I've fortunately used my healing for the my healing spell. I think I can only use that once per long rest. I do have those ingredients, but I don't think they'll be of much use without some proper alchemy. What do you guys think?
I think if she needs to rest, we can see about.
Can we spend the night in here?
We could.
Wait, what time is it?
Midday.
It's about midday, about lunchtime.
If we tried to take a long rest, we would wake up probably in the middle of the night.
There's nothing wrong with that.
The question is, how will they have enough time to find us?
We
That's
have.
my concern.
I can set more traps outside the doorway.
I
don't
could
know if we
really
wanna lay
benefit from
traps.
long rest personally, but it's
How?
tough.
So we're definitely gonna take a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, so a short
Yeah.
rest. So can I roll the short rest stuff, and then we can figure out. Because basically, like
Bolum is
out
gonna.
of character, like above board, I get everything back on a short rest being a warlock. Like I get like all my spells back.
Bolum is gonna go to sleep.
I need all my
attempting
health
long
back.
rest-
I'm like,
So,
Bolum
but that was the.
I,
But if we're turning around the
Attempting the
corner,
long rest.
so
But
we need to determine
what I
whether
would
we're
s-
taking short or
wants
long
the
rest.
short rest at least.
what I would suggest is that we take a short rest, and with my spells back, I have the ability. How far away are we from the wink and the kiss?
About 15
More or
minutes.
less 15 minutes?
Well, you said you were only running for 3 minutes, right?
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, do we want to go in under the cover of night as we wait for Akai
Well,
to heal?
I'll meet you in the middle, Mango. I'll tell you in 3 minutes, if you guys are running full sprint, I'd say you probably can cut off a good like walking trip of 20 minutes down to like 10. So I'll meet you
But
in
then
the
we
middle.
have to carry
You guys tell me
Akaya
what
the
you're
entire
looking at for
time.
3 minutes solid. Like that's a long
Ooh.
run.
Ooh, okay, never mind. Because I didn't know.
We're
this
not
was a
doing
thing.
anything
I have
until
an hour.
Akaya heals.
So we have a short rest. So I'm gonna mark that off real quick. No,
Are we?
that is a
Can-
short
Time out.
rest.
hold on.
Group if you're gonna do a short rest.
We're gonna what? Sorry.
The current
Well-
challenge, we need to heal Akaya so she can participate in the short rest.
We are not carrying her out of
But if-
here.
but
She's
if
walking
Akaya-
out of here.
Will not benefit from a short rest if she's unconscious.
Correct.
Will she benefit
But
from a
if
long
she-
rest?
If she is in a place where she can have a long rest, she will recover. What I would propose is that we rest here for those of us that are having some difficulty health-wise, heal up, and then I can go, make myself invisible for up to an hour, scout ahead to the wink and the kiss, and try and get us in there where we could have a long rest, and Akaya can be ready to go for whatever we need.
Is Gwen able to take her healing kit and use her healing kit? Her
We
medicine
need to
kit.
have
Effectively, it
proficiency.
will only stabilize her, which she already is stable.
If we wanted to do that, I could just spare the dying, but I can't because she's just at 0 already. She's not dead.
Correct.
So none of us have any sort of healing whatsoever.
I used
Not-
it already.
Not until
I
you have a
mean,
long
you
rest.
can wait. Gwen can only use it on only one person, right? So you can use another target.
Akaya was
Is
the
that
person
not-
who could heal multiple different people. She is the one who's down.
Okay. Then I propose we forego a short rest and just go for a long rest.
In
A
a
long
place...
rest
Sorry, you go.
is
Go ahead.
going to take a lot of time. Time we might
It-
not have.
Time is the only thing
Rob
that
and
Kai
I
doesn't
wrong. A
have.
long rest is 6 hours.
8 hours.
You
I can set an extra trap outside that can help give us some.
If this is someone's
help
home and they
get
come
away.
home, a trap is not going to stop them. If one of them is alerted, all of them are alerted.
Wait, aren't we in a restaurant? Hello?
It seems like they have a hive mind that talks to us in not through speech.
Wait, are we in a restaurant? We're not, right?
We're in the restaurant kitchen.
You guys are in the kitchen of a restaurant that seems to be condemned.
Yeah, so no one's coming here.
Se-
No one's
seems
gonna come here.
8
Can I
hours
make
is a
a-
long
If
time
they're-
to say no one's coming here, especially
Can
if
I-
they're running towards a sound and they're going to be looking for us. That's 8 hours for them to scour this entire town for us.
Where else are we hiding? Do you want to go into the forest instead?
I'm proposing that we at least
say we
take
go
a
to the
short rest for
graveyard.
all of us, and then that would be a good place. But I don't.
Then we
think
then,
that's
then we
good.
Yeah, I
carry
do
Kai
like
to
the
like what, the
graveyard.
forest. Can we get to the
I
graveyard?
think we should try to get to the graveyard.
But if the Wink and the Kiss is closed and it's 10 minutes away, would
This
that
is
not be a
close.
better?
The
Another
graveyard is like
another-
a full 40 minutes of walking / running. If there's any forest nearby, that would give also like
The graveyard is
cover.
the one place I don't think these people will enter.
I don't think they can.
I think
We might get attacked if we go back in there. Unless
there's
perhaps
also
maybe we
that
go...
the speaker who has it out for these plants.
You said you wanted to use that as a last resort.
Are we sure
I think
that
we're at
they
last
are...
resort.
Last resort.
I think we're at last resort.
Are we sure
right
that the gallows speaker is that ends with these people?
Yes, these are their bodies that are being possessed by the plants. It's a nightmarish situation.
I can buy that.
And
But
I
how
also
far away is the
suspect.
graveyard?
I have this map here.
Graveyard?
How far away is the graveyard?
It's on the other end of town.
Can I make a check on
far.
how long ago this kitchen was occupied?
You can make a history check with it.
With no advantage or disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I make an investigation check to see if there's been any movement or displacement of dust?
I got a 3, so.
Yeah, you can make an investigation check. You have no idea. Buddy.
Okay. Well,
Wait,
she
my
cursed me.
investigation is better than my history. Why did I roll for history?
I don't know.
She
You
cursed.
said you wanted to check the thing was a historical. You had been asking me a historical.
No, I wanted to check if anyone had been in here, like if anyone has been in here, has it been in use?
But that's not what you said.
She,
So I
she,
have
Um,
a history.
she
So,
cursed
Mango,
me
what
with
was
a,
your
she
investigation check?
cursed me with a 3 for a total of 6.
You guys have no idea.
Yeah.
Here's my here's what I'm worried about, Mango. These plants know we're coming, and I suspect they'll know the Wink and the Kiss is where we'll be headed. I think it'll be ground zero for plant infestation.
I think our best bet is let Mango. I think you need to get a short rest, and you need to try protect us while we long rest, because you get everything back.
In that
I-
case, I propose
I
we
then
take a
at
short
some
rest
point-
in here then.
I then, at some point, need to rest for a longer period of time. I get everything back, but I will be exhausted. Which means that I won't be
then that
able to
case-
aim right, and I won't be able to help our group as useful as if I
Well-
had a long rest. So I don't mind having a short rest and going
Look,
out and
and-
starting for us.
In that case, I propose we do take a short rest because we might need to fight unexpectedly.
I
Well,
agree.
we're
Let's
very
take a
banged up.
short rest.
I'm
Let's see
useless
if we
in a
can-
fight without spells. I will say that.
Let's see if we can help Akaya first. She seems to be still out of it.
You guys have no healing potions?
Apparently,
No,
I have holy
I
water.
I have ingredients that could make a healing potion, which maybe if anyone has any alchemy knowledge, we could accomplish in the
Okay.
kitchen.
Does anybody have
I
Um,
can
proficiency?
roll to see if I've read a book about it.
And I vaguely remember Xanrin handing you some, but okay.
Rubies? He gave us rubies.
1 second, let me see.
Um,
I don't know if I documented.
Don't we have a book of something? What books do we have on hand?
I got no,
Yeah,
I got no
I
tags
don't
for
have
potions
healing.
and all
If
this
it's not in
stuff.
your inventory, you don't have it.
No. Everybody check your inventory and see if you have a healing potion. We should have gotten... Wait, yeah, we should have gotten some for the trip to the graveyard, no?
We got rubies for it.
No, to go to the graveyard. Because he
Baron didn't
got
give us
there
anything.
basically.
I don't recall him giving. I only have holy water. And food.
Oh, Rob, look at that. I found one in my inventory. Kappa. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that you either got them and used them in the graveyard, or you got them and you didn't put them in your inventory, or both.
I don't recall ever getting one ever.
Actually, because didn't Bovum run into trouble, so I think that probably was it, and I think he might have needed to use one.
I activated protection on him as a spell. I didn't use a potion.
No, but he needed to heal because he was...
I walked out of the graveyard on 3 health.
You didn't get restored by a little bit and then taken down again?
Nope.
Huh.
I think we did use a healing potion after the
I didn't give you a lot of potions.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we used one after the yellow flower fight at the that one grave with the plant zombies.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure you used another one either during or post second fight as well. So I'm pretty sure I gave you 2 or 3 potions, and I remembered 1 or 2 of them being used.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, like, if we take a short rest, it doesn't matter if we take it here or elsewhere.
I think it does matter. We should take it here. They don't know we're here. This is a place.
Who is opposed to taking a short rest here then?
Both is going to
that's
sleep.
fine.
Take a long rest. If it ends up just being a short rest, he's okay with it.
Okay, but we're taking a short rest in
She's
here.
unconscious. So
Yeah, I'm focused on trying to get Akari back.
Okay, but we can't.
Kaya.
We can't without a long rest at all.
Okay, you guys can roll hit dice.
Okay, perfect.
You can hit the short rest button. I'm gonna roll to see if someone finds you.
Can I roll to keep lookout? Perception. To sense if someone will be coming or not.
Are you fucking kidding
Sure.
me? Oh my god, what is this?
I have a 13 on perception.
There is somebody outside during your rest.
Do they seem interested in looking in?
There is somebody that's kind of going door to door. You can kind of see them outside of the window. And they're coming towards you near the end of your rest.
Okay, in that case, I want to cast Snare between us and the entranceway.
Okay, mark off the spell.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I think we need to get out
Yeah.
of here.
Yeah,
Use it
it'll
for a rope, right?
the snare will alert them.
But
I
just
mean, if
casting
they
it
see
inside.
us, if
Oh,
they see
inside.
us, they're gonna be alerted.
Just casting it inside, so if they come in,
Okay.
then they get snared.
But they'll
Okay.
still see us.
Are there
If
any...
they see us, they see us. This will buy time.
The windows are pretty grimy. They're much easier to see outside than inside, for sure, because there's a lot thing, and so you're really only seeing shapes. You're not really seeing much. So
yeah.
And inside it's pretty dark. So unless they've got dark vision or some special shit that they can see through walls, then they're probably gonna have a tough time seeing you.
Is the short rest successful? So can we roll for it?
You're gonna have to wait a little bit longer because you cast a spell towards the end.
Okay then.
While we were taking a short rest, is it possible just to like you were saying, it's grimy, like the windows are grimy. Is it possible to look around and see if there's an upstairs that we can go into?
You can either take a short rest or you can investigate, not both.
Not like meander around. All right, fine. Take a short rest.
Can I see
This is
passively?
representative of you like licking your wounds, finding things, actually not doing adventuring shit so that you can recover.
That's fair.
If you want to recover, that's separate than investigating.
At the end of my
Can
short
I-
rest, can I start doing that quietly?
Well, we'll get to that in a second because you're
Gotcha.
not finished entirely.
Can I?
Welcome and
eat
Gwen, are you guys
something?
doing anything special?
I'm asleep.
I'm
I mean, you can't-
just
I guess if you're
napping,
taking a nap, then sure.
praying.
Okay.
all that
Ikari,
good
what did
stuff.
you say?
Can I see passively if there's any edible food in this kitchen? Just passively looking.
Adjacent to investigating, so no.
Okay, never mind. Then can I eat the ration that would eating the rations that I currently have help
That's
speed
fine.
up this process?
That's fine. You can eat during your short rest. That's fine. Okay.
Would that help? Do I need to eat? Is the question.
I mean, it's up to you. I don't really care. You essentially need to mark off a ration per day if you don't want to starve.
When was the last time we ate?
Right?
We already ate today. Never mind.
So
We're not hungry.
The figure kind of comes up to the door. You hear the trying the door handle. I'm like trying to open it against what seems to be a padlock that's like on the inside. Doesn't open. It is here.
Do we recognize the voice?
There was no voice. It was a grunt.
Oh, I thought you said like I thought the character said no one's here. Okay, never mind.
And then you just hear somebody walking away.
Perfect.
Botham is sleeping.
Now you can investigate.
Point of order,
Okay.
before they do that, does it look like they were walking towards like the way that we were running, or back towards the tavern? By the shapes, just moving in the window.
It came from the left side and they're going towards the right side. That's all you can discern.
Wait, which way did we come in from? The right side?
Mhm.
Okay, so they're gonna try the other door.
Yes, I'm gonna do investigate. I'm gonna look around in here for.
Is my short rest successful yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. I'm fucking roasting, Carrie.
I only
Yes.
healed 15.
So fucking hot. Okay,
I got-
give me an investigation check. Mango.
19.
It's just kitchen supplies, rusty knives, old food, kind of a butcher's area, cutting board. Just looks like this might have just been one of the taverns that was run into the ground.
I think we might be able to rest here.
Today. There's like maybe a bedroom in the back that's like filthy. Probably where the tavern keep slept if they stayed late. That's about it. It's a very small tavern.
It doesn't seem like anyone's been here
And
for a
like
long
5
time.
tables that are all overturned and broken.
Is there
I
any?
think that if we keep watch, we might be able to take a long rest.
When?
Is there any furniture I can use to brace against the doors or prop in
Yeah.
front of the windows?
100%. Mhm.
Okay, I'd like to do that.
Okay, so you pretty much set up a couple chairs in front of the door.
Be sure to jump over the snare trap.
What are you doing to the
Snare
windows
trap's
in
still
particular?
active.
Are there any maybe shelves or something I could put in front of the windows to cover them?
Also, there's probably an old broken bookcase. You can probably block one of the windows, but not both.
Okay.
The snare trap
think-
is still active for 7 hours,
I
so.
think it needs to be heated up. I need to check.
I think if we rest, we could pull some of the tables
I'll check it later.
and push them
I'm gonna
facing outwards, so that we could form something against the walls further in. That
One more
makes
time?
it. So I was just saying, I was proposing to the group that we could, the tables that are kind of like overturned and it's run down, if we can, if they're not already flipped, just gently flip them to not make noise, and just make kind of like make it still look kind of haphazard, but make it like harder for them to see us if we were resting in a corner, if they don't have dark vision.
I mean,
That
if you
it's-
guys are in the kitchen, you're completely obstructed. You would have to walk out of the kitchen in order to see where Hikari's like snare was put, and also the outer windows that are grimed up and kind of old. So,
So
think of
there's
it like
no
a
way
small
we-
like bar area, a kitchen, and attached to the back of the kitchen is like another door to a bedroom. That's it.
If someone were
very
to
basic.
touch the snare, I think that we wouldn't be able to notice if someone's trying to break in. From anywhere in the house.
I'm just thinking the furthest part into the tavern that's not by the snare or like the door. I think that would be the like where people are eating, right? Because the guy tried to get in from there, and it was barred.
From-
and he like
Try to
kinda
get in
gave
from
up.
the front.
From the
door.
back door.
Yeah.
from the
So
front.
I just want to kind of
Well,
go
from one
into
of the
like
doors.
that. I would go in and venture out into the front, and if I'm noticing those, I might go and propose to the group that if we form like a more obstacles and we slept out here because it sounded like somebody was trying to get into the front and they gave up, that if they
But they
came
could-
in, that it looks like nobody's here, and we could have a long rest without me going
I
out to
mean,
investigate.
we came in through the back door. There's a chance that they might try, that someone.
Yes, and that's why I'm proposing being in the front, where they've already given up on, and giving
Yes.
them obstacles because most of them wouldn't have dark vision, I'm assuming, or being able to see in the dark very well. So that would give us more of an opportunity to be alerted as to what is going on.
Can I
And it would
check
give
for
us a
any
better-
Alright. Sorry. Can I check for a basement or any trapdoors?
Investigation check.
17.
You do not find any trapdoors or basement.
Oh, lovely.
If you guys
There's
want a long
only-
rest, I think that might be the best idea.
Oh, I was sleeping.
I concur,
I
Mango.
concur. I concur.
So I'm gonna wake up.
Someone
Bowen.
needs to keep watch, so.
For y'all.
I'm gonna go wake up Bovum and just ask him if he can help move some stuff before we take a long rest and we start taking some shifts.
Boba has the least strength out of any of us.
It's
Why
still a
would you
person
wake
that's able to
me?
move things. Because you're still a person that's able to move things, so we can do it quicker and then we can rest and we can get a car out.
Anyone has kids, they know. Weak as shit, but they can still help move mundane things like chairs.
Hey,
Can
guess,
move.
just a fun fact, Arrow. Guess who takes out my garbage when I take it out of the holder and I tie it off and I fold it now? It sure as hell isn't the 32-year-old that parents my 7-year-old child. And you know what? At that age, they love doing it too, which is amazing. They're like, yeah, I want to help. And I'm like,
something to do.
Go for
done.
it.
Yep. Perfect.
All right,
Yeah.
so you guys are attempting a long rest in the lobby, which is
Yes.
the tavern area. Okay.
With some...
You
Both
managed to
of them.
put things out where you wanted, Mango, pretty much exactly. You've got time, so you can
Yeah.
shuffle things to move. You can set it up the way you want it to look.
Yep.
So I
Pretty
want to
much
ask
just tables
both
and
of
chairs
them.
in the one
Sorry.
bookshelf.
Sorry, Rob, what?
It's just the tables and chairs in the one bookshelf. That's about it.
Yep.
If you really wanted to get fancy, you could try to jimmy rig the old kind of like rotting bed and bed frame like out of that back room and try to put it in front of the other window, but it'd take a significant amount of effort. You're not even sure if it's like sturdy enough that it wouldn't like rot and fall apart or dissolve.
I'm trying to make as little
Look
sound as
old
possible.
wood. Okay.
Would Mango be able to, as a changeling, would Mango be able to masquerade as one of the villagers?
You don't know that he's a changeling.
I don't know that.
I've not told that to anybody. You can
What
see
is
it
your
on my character
appearance? Wait, what is your appearance then?
sheet. My appearance is humanoid, tall, tan skin, sunken, sleepless, teal eyes. And then my clothes are very warm but well made. Everything about me is very nondescript and very forgettable by intention.
Both of
And
them, do you
in
want
the
to?
in the course of this game, Rob and his character has only seen me change once, for the record.
Both of them, do you want to borrow a crossbow?
No.
Alright then.
Who wants to take first watch? Do you want to do it, Bovum, if you've already had a little bit of a sleep and then you can go to sleep faster?
You ever had the most health, I think. So with the rest, you don't earn health incrementally, right? You just get all the health back all at the very end in one go. Okay.
And if your rest is interrupted, you have to start over.
Huh. Well, we're not doing anything else today, so.
Not that you have planned. Above board, this might get very interesting, but we'll see.
Who's taking first?
Who has the most
I-
health
I'll
right
take.
now?
I'll take first.
Okay.
You guys look like you could use the rest, and I'm full health, and I have my spells available.
I don't know if I.
Gwen, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
I was gonna mention to Mango. You heard that voice in your head, right?
I did.
When it spoke. I don't know if I got through to it, but I tried to try to throw it off our tail a little bit. I did mention Xanrin, and I'm still not sure about Xanrin. But maybe if it steers them in his direction, if he is willing to aid.
Xanrin can hold his own. He's strong. I don't want to throw him under the bus like this, but he can definitely handle himself more than we can. Clearly.
I think that when I talked to it, I posed no threat to it, and it didn't seem like it was hostile towards me. So I don't know. I hope that my hunch is wrong about Xanrin trying to do those things, but I'm not even sure if he was there when we went, which is very concerning. Which means that he has a head start to whatever it is that lies beneath us.
No, I don't think we informed Xanrin of our intention.
We didn't inform.
He might be able to
Xanrin's
start it.
already gone.
He was busy.
That's not the problem. Xanrin, I believe, is what I'm saying, is it was gone when we went to go and the golems took a message.
Yes. Did we
So
say that we didn't say that we were going to the wink in the kitchen, did we?
We did take
No.
out 2 specific books, though, and I bet Xanrin could put 2 and 2 together.
And then also, Gwen, I believe you said out loud the intimidation, because you didn't know it would talk to you in your mind.
Right.
Like, what you said, which would have given not Xanrin, but the thing that Xanrin was going after, an inkling of what you wanted to do. So I think on both fronts, I think that they are very aware of what is going to happen, and we need to... If a long rest is what we need, I don't think that it's ideal, but if it's something that everybody needs, motioning over to...
We need Akaya to wake up. We can't fight.
Motioning over to
carrying
Akaya, that I think that that's kind of what we have to do.
My hope was to perhaps pit this thing against Xanrin or vice versa.
I think if we're able to find out what this thing is, and if it proves too much, if we get there in time and we're able to stop the two merging, if that is what's going to happen. But if it does get too much, I think that we need this thing. We need to identify what this thing is, because if we let out the speaker, then its intention isn't just killing what we're after below us. And I
don't
think
trust
that
the Gal
begs a
speaker
very
either.
and I think that poses a very big problem for us if the thing beneath is not able to weaken it enough for us to kill it after it's done what it needs to do. Arrow, we know you're sleeping. I need you to back up, buddy.
I thought it was a good.
You are no Amaranth, and this is not an ASMR stream. It's just not hitting it right for me, man.
I'll hit it left. I'm sorry.
How long do you reckon that these villagers have been possessed for?
10 years. Bones asleep.
The Gal speaker didn't appear when we first went into the graveyard. And I don't think that we noticed that there was anything about the centaur guards or any of that when we first interacted with them. However, those patrons at the tavern have been there, stationary for over a day. I don't know if the centaurs would have been affected.
I don't know if your logic is right there, Hikari. We went into the graveyard, and after telling Xanrin what we saw, he said that shimmering thing was something invisible that didn't want to be seen. That could have been the speaker. He didn't reveal himself to us at first, no. But he was there, I believe.
And also, we were there during the day at first, and it only appeared at night. I believe this was something...
No, the second time we went during the day.
No, we didn't. We went before dawn. Conveniently enough. Punny, I know.
I believe this was something long and lingering and festering. And I'm starting to feel it myself.
Would it possible for me to make a roll to remember whether or not the centaurs looked like they were disposed?
you're trying to remember something that I already told you, that's what notes are for.
They didn't look disposed.
But if you're asking a question as to something that's present, then different thing.
We are currently long resting, sir, right?
No, because you're
You're
not
in the
We're
sleeping.
first
talking.
hour of light activity before you take your 6 hours of sleep.
Yeah,
Except for Bovum, who's already started that.
yeah. I would suggest
Bovum
that
should be
everybody
keeping
lay
watch.
down and get a good rest.
Okay.
If
So
there's
we're
a,
doing the long rest with Bovum taking watch, I believe.
I'm taking watch.
I'm taking first watch.
What?
Okay. Then.
No, you're
Or
resting. 'cause
are
look,
you
look
Mango?
beat up.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. You can take.
I have
first watch.
everything back.
Alright.
You probably need some, like, you probably have used some stuff, so it would make sense to try and put most of the work on me. If there's more that I can do, more than like 2 or like 3 hours, if I can take the majority of it and still get a long rest, however I can roll that to give them more time, that's what I would like to do.
Can I take the crossbow that I picked up and see to check it's the quality of the condition, to see how long it's been used for, to see if it's brand new, to see if there's anything off about it?
You can make a flat d20 plus your intelligence. You're not trained in woodcarver's tools or metalworking.
So do I just roll intelligence then?
Roll a d20, add 2.
8.
Kind of little wear and tear. Pretty normal.
So it's not brand new.
I mean, as you're looking, like, if you're saying this out loud, then I would just mention that somebody shot you with it, so it is most definitely not brand new.
I mean, I just wanted to check whether or not it's been in use for a very long time. To see it would have been in possession of the original person. Or if it was procured recently.
Mango, give me a perception check for your first hour of watch. I'm gonna move this along. We're only gonna need 3 watches, just for the record.
15.
What is it?
15.
Okay. You don't really notice a whole lot for kind of the first hour.
Okay.
Second hour, you can still hear some people moving outside. One at a time, kind of different areas. Just seems to be some movement. But it's close to evening and nothing even comes to the door.
Okay. That's just for the first hour?
So that's for your first 2, 4, 6, 8. So I'm guessing you're gonna do like 3 watches essentially, and then the last hour will be like everyone's kind of awake for their last activity. So you'll notice anyways. Who's next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
Okay.
Normally speaking, it's good to practice to have 2-hour watches in 4 shifts. And typically for 4 players, you have 4 people roll. But I like to compress it down to 3 because it's annoying. And mainly because the first hour and the last hour are technically light activity. So you really only need to have like watch for, you know, the 6 hours that you're out.
Right.
Anyways, go ahead.
All right. 12.
Kind of when you guys exchange and Mango kind of beds down, after about 30 minutes, somebody comes to the door. Same situation. It's like they're just checking it again. Almost identical in manner. Tries the door. Tries pushing the door. Nothing. Walks away.
I'm very on edge.
In addition, towards the end of your watch, there are probably about anywhere between 5 and like 20. You're not quite sure the numbers. Different like variable people walking from right to left. at a different variations from the front of the door. So not like at the door, but like on the street, you can see some silhouettes of some people as night's starting to fall are walking past the building and walking on the other side of the street. You can hear some of the doors nearby in the streets opening and closing. You don't hear any speaking. You don't hear any hooves. Just walking. Who's next? Do you wake up next?
Okay. I'll wake up Hikari.
Okay.
Okay. Do I have? I don't get anything back from the rest, right?
No.
Okay.
Make a perception check, please.
13.
Okay, you're gonna hear probably a couple more people over the course of yours at varying times, just walking from right to left, left to right, both different directions this time, at random intervals.
But
one
no
comes to the door.
interaction. Okay.
And you all can mark a long rest.
Big poggers.
All right. What are you guys doing? Maybe I can get you guys a cliffhanger here.
Is Akaya up?
Yeah, she's awake.
She's at full? Is she fully
Just hit
healed
the
or?
long rest button, so she is long rested like the rest of you.
She's not dead.
Glad to.
I think we try to make a run for the Wink and the Kiss now that it's nighttime.
What
We
time
can
is
use
it?
the shadows.
There are still people walking out there, I think. At least I saw some small groups of them, anyway, going from door to door. And they all seem to be heading in the same direction.
It's like
I mean, if
black
we,
outside.
yeah, if we just move.
Can I notice if there is still any pedestrians outside? Dark
Rob,
vision?
What, Bobo?
mage armor.
Yeah, mark it off.
15 on perception. Is there anyone outside?
Yeah.
Is
You notice
Daniel
somebody's like walking from the direction of the Wink and the Kiss towards the tavern. That has kind of a long face and a walking stick. Pretty tall. But not walking near you guys at all, just kind of just walking in darkness towards the other street that you guys walk down.
I think if we can move in the same direction that they are, we might be able to avoid too many.
I think I can solve this for us if you give me some time.
If we walk as a group, I don't know
trust
if we would be noticed.
So
Mango, I don't know if I trust you, but I'm gonna be forced to.
excellent. I'm gonna cast invisibility. Wait. Oh, it's not perfect. I'm going to cast invisibility on myself. I'm gonna step out the back door, and I'm going to stealthily head back in the direction, because we passed by one of the fields. I'm going to pass. I'm gonna go around to the back, towards like where the house. I'm imagining like a row of houses. If there's breaks, and then you can see the fields. I want to look in the back of the houses if there's maybe some doors or like shuttering doors while I'm out there.
Dark
And
vision, Mango?
Fuck me, no, probably not.
I have dark vision. Do you need dark vision?
Ooh, no, but that doesn't really help for what I wanted to do.
Akaya also has dark vision, I believe.
Actually, you know what? Hikari, this can work. I'm going to touch Hikari and cast invisibility on her. And I'm going to go and give her instructions to go back to 5 minutes in the direction that she was going. This is going to last about an hour, and I'm assuming that she's intelligent enough to know when it's
Yeah.
close to that.
She's a seasoned tracker, so she would know.
Yep. So I'm gonna have her go back about halfway back to the tavern, around one of the houses, make a shitload of noise to draw everybody there, and then come back to us.
Wait, so what am I checking again?
You're gonna go halfway back
To the
behind
wing?
one of the houses. No, you're gonna go
Uh-huh.
back to the tavern halfway.
Uh-huh.
So probably like 5-10 minutes. Make a shitload
Mhm.
of noise between the back of the houses and the field somehow, and then come back to us before they can all start gathering. You are invisible, motioning at herself. She can't see herself.
Mhm.
So you should be able to stealth back to us without them noticing you, and then draw most of them from the direction of where they're pacing so that we can get to the wink and the kiss.
I don't
When
really
you're
have
back.
much equipment that can make a lot of noise, because I'm built for stealth, not really noise. Does
Grab
Akaya
some
have
pots and
anything?
pans here.
Yeah. Oh, but they're not. They wouldn't be. If we noticed that she didn't have anything, I would ask that she put them in her sack first and then cast invisibility for semantics' sake.
I
but they're
mean,
not
you
just
didn't
out
already
in
cast
that.
them, right?
Well, I was going to, but if you noticed that there was nothing there to make sound after explaining the plan, then
Does Akaya have anything? Akaya has a...
well, you can use the pots and pans. Just put them in your bag, and then take them out and just bang the shit out of them, and then throw them down, and then come back.
Akaya has a pan flute. I can borrow Akaya's flute.
She will not give you her fan flute.
Oh, lovely. Wait, can we have
I
Akaya
love-
use this then?
I think that you are being a ranger. This is kind of what you're made for, Kari.
All right.
Considering you got us into this situation by telling Corin in the first place.
I think we all entered this situation the moment we stepped into the city.
No, you did it.
We're not gonna lay any blame. But I think if you just bang them and then you come back to us, it will draw everybody to that spot because of them being able to communicate without words, and we can then proceed a little bit more safely and stealthily to the wink and the kiss.
Okay.
You could also set.
Plan?
I just want to ask a quick question, DM to players, not characters. Why are
Okay.
you going to the wink and the kiss?
Because we expect the final boss to be there? I guess...
Wasn't it the maze that you were mentioning?
Yeah,
because
so
And
the
there
gallop
was an
speaker
entrance
said
below.
there was something underground, and it looked like that there was a labyrinth that led underground underneath the...
Because you said that there was
Um,
the map, and then you said it looked like the center point was the wink and the kiss, or a way to get down.
Alright. I'm a wink and a kiss.
I give
yeah,
a
we
wink and a
picked
kiss.
up a book from the library that had maps of Yartar.
Oh, right, that's what it was.
Okay, sorry, I was getting this confused with White Wings. You guys are correct.
Right. Yeah. So that's why we want to head there, but we want to make sure
So that said, I'm gonna let everything else ride, but I probably should have dictated a little bit differently. So, anyways, everything else is fine. The wing of the kiss is the location that you guys are headed towards. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
and there's people
Understood.
still patrolling between there and the tavern. Okay, cool.
Alright. So I accept invisibility. I take my mask off.
Well, I mean,
If
no
you-
one can see you, so that's fine.
Just in case. How long does this last for? 1 hour?
You probably have 57 minutes now.
Okay.
Just
So I
maybe
do
over.
that.
When you
I
get
think-
back, just tap on the inside or tap on a kitchen thing, and I can
Alright.
spell the.
So I accept that. I accept invisibility. I go outside as invisible. I head over halfway towards the tavern area and I start banging the...
Pots and pans.
Yes.
All right, so you go towards the street. You can see there's probably just some nondescript, like, dwarf with some brown hair and like a shovel, kind of just walking in the town, like through the little areas in the farmland. There's somebody in the middle of a field with a hoe just standing there doing this.
Did it look like that they're trying to search for someone?
Fucking terrifying.
What did I just do? The fuck do you want from me before dawn?
Okay, so I make the noise.
Also, you can see that even though it's been a couple of minutes, they're not moving very quickly. Corin is walking towards the
Corin's
coin
still
toss.
alive?
In the middle of the street, you see Corin walking towards the coin toss.
Does he look like he's himself?
Yeah.
Is it possible
And
for me to...
in addition, you see just a kind of spread out cluster of houses, another location that's like really close together, like maybe an old tavern that's run down. You can even see maybe like a general store that's condemned with shattered windows. And then near the farmland areas, you can also see there's a couple of sheds that are just like kind of at the edge of the area that are like maybe for tools or machinery that they might be using. Not machinery, but probably more like practical, like wheelbarrow or something like that, or seed, stuff like that, like little thing with a bunch of different farming equipment. One of them I'd say is even a jar, but maybe because the guy that's in that field, in the middle of the field, that one's a jar. It looks like he went out to it, grabbed a tool, and is now standing in the middle of the thing. So anyways, those are the things you see. Just a couple of people walking around, and then randomly Corin seems to just be walking away from you towards the tavern, the coin toss.
And you said that he looked completely normal. He didn't look like he was hypnotized or he had a blank
Using the
face.
walking stick and walking straight towards the tavern, mate. Back to you. Can't really infer much from that. And I think that's a good place to stop.
Okay, then.
See you next week.
That was stressful.
Sorry, why?
I'm really glad
Why
you guys
is that
decided to long rest, because y'all gonna die. That was pretty great. The whole town after you, man.
But you rolled to see every time roll to see whether or not they would.
You're getting cut off every fourth word. I have no clue what you said.
Testing. Hello.
Okay, try it again.
You were rolling to see whether or not they would come in or not.
You don't know.
Okay, I guess we'll ask after a few weeks.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Half of the fun is the mystery of not knowing much. All right. Hopefully next week we'll have Kim with us for the full session, which is great. I'm glad that she could do a couple rounds in combat and actually do something that I probably wouldn't have thought to do, which is heal Gwen. That was pretty sweet.
And almost die.
Gwen
And
might have been downed if not for it.
this is also, I think, the first fight where Gwen wasn't like hard down for
No, we had two other people that were hard down.
Oh god, that was
There were
Imagine
no
if it
flowers
killed
to
two
enchant me
people.
this time.
Hey, Bohem has never been taken down.
time for you to get in the rapture.
Both of you have the worst stats out of any party member.
All right.
I rolled like crap on stats. Of course they're bad. Doesn't mean I'm not playing Bohem
thinking that
perfectly.
matter is so cute. All right, so we have Fraggin' Wagon playing the one and only Dragonstoke Mango, the Warlock of the Archfey of Storms, which is a custom subclass that I made on D&D Beyond. You can download it there if you like it. Bovum Bellator, played by Arrow, who is a storm sorcerer and also a Ukrainian sex symbol. Amazing.
What?
If you would like to get more context on that, you can check his most recent VODs with the Lordly Haddock stream. Hopefully he's highlighted it by now, but that was one of the funniest streams I've ever been in. And then we have Gwen, Empoleon Dynamite, Kakuna Matata, the king of PV Poke. We have playing Gwen, the Totem Barbarian. Is that correct?
Yes, it's a penguin totem barbarian.
Penguin Totem Barbarian, which is like a heavily flavored Totem Barbarian. It's very cool. And a Druid Initiate for the spell that you were wondering about today. We have Hikari, played by Before Dawn, the Triton Ranger. I don't remember what subclass you are. I think it's Monster Slayer. Yeah. And then Akaya was played by Kim for the battles, and Akaya is a samurai fighter. And I need to change this to lobby music. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yet another week. From the sounds of things, they did go the slow route, despite things going, because this combat was way more deadly than they thought, and they didn't run, so that also helped.
I wanted to run.
I didn't.
We'll see you guys next week for hopefully the second to last conclusion of the adventure. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Bye.